Is Aaron here?
Yeah, I'm here. The thing that was going to make me late ended up being postponed, so here I am.
Victory!
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a bit of tech issue going. Of course. Always a technical issue. Oh. That'll have to do. Alright, well, welcome to another session of Nine Gods. Checking to make sure which one it is. Is number 9, I thought so.
Quick enough for my dad.
Sorry, wrapping up a couple things. A little out of it today.
We're in the watery upside down, but it's not upside down. It's like backwards.
Right. That's an interesting background you got there.
And we still have our weapons,
cool.
New free
right?
ones.
Yeah, I like it.
Like I got my trident.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of which, Jared, you have another weapon in your inventory. You picked up a sickle last week.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea if it's going to be useful to you or not, but we didn't know what to do with it, so we gave it to you. Yeah. So what happened last week was you went through Kubazan's, ended up getting almost smoked by a bunch of wraith. Kind of had labeled the session, realizing their mortality, because
Yeah.
the life drain on these wraiths is not something to be trifled with, and in the process you got really close to having Dovry knocked down unconscious, and you got really close to Gedlin losing not half, but like a third, I think it was, of his
Of my total hit points, permanently.
So I should go over that since Jared's here. One of the consequences of the death curse, which has been mentioned before but should be reiterated, is if you lose some of your total HP, you can't regain it. So that becomes an issue when you're dealing with the Wraith, because they do life drain, which can, if you fail the Constitution save, lose some of your hit points. So, this is all par for the course, as you're in level 3 right now, and there are an unspecified number of levels below you, which I wouldn't be worried. It's not going to be like months and months of this. You're making good progress, but you should be cautious about losing some of your total HP. You can't regain it except through a wish spell, which none of you have and won't have likely by the time you get to Sararek. But you know what? Crazier stuff has happened, so we'll see.
Dan,
Sorry guys, that was a bad session for me to be gone on.
It's okay. Dan, I just want you to know, and you absolutely should take this as a threat. If you kill Gedlin, my backup character is an Aasimar Paladin who you were gonna absolutely hate.
I already hate him.
Good to know. Good to know.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I would encourage you to do that kind of thing, like learn from where your character has failed and create one that won't.
He's just a halfling-sized Aasimar that is the vengeance of Yandala for killing her special form.
Well, I have a cool secret that I think would be enjoyable, that hopefully you will discover at some point, that I think would make Zach very happy. So it's a secret, though. I can't tell you what it is. So you ended up getting Kubazan. Kubazan went into Jacoby, So Jacoby now has increased strength. He also got the treasure, which was the bracers of archery, which makes him a force to be reckoned with. So he's now strong man, archery man, elf man. You ended up going south, and then just for Jared's benefit, you I'll just draw like a line from where the map is lit up right now. You explored this area over here, which is just a hallway really. But down at the other end of the hallway is a crawlway, which you decided to abandon. Gedlin checked out another crawlway over here, went to another room that you have yet to explore. Kind of fought a bunch of bugs up here. Oh, I skipped a part. You went through the mirror room, and there was like this magical waterfall that let out. It did magical force damage to anyone who didn't go through the water with weapon in hand. In this case, it was the trident. But you managed to weather that storm. And now you are where you are. Gedlin and Dovry have crawled their way through this crawlway you see on the right, and it comes out north of the rest of the party, up this way. Gedlin and Dovry ended the session by discovering another Tomb Guardian that seems to be guarding a device, and also figured out that there is some sort of a puzzle over here that needs to be solved. That is... Oh, the only other thing is you realize that there is a link. There's a path that links the areas that you two in. The party is in. And also, we ended with Marika, I think, failing a wisdom save against fear about some shadow creatures walking around in the room nearby. That was the session.
Sounds about right.
Pick up there.
So, okay. Did I know what the fear like caused me to do? Never mind.
That's really up to you. It didn't impose any effect on you other than you were just frightened. I remember what it was. It was a shade of Vecnu, basically accusing you of letting her die.
That's right.
Okay, so we were gonna like pincer movement this guard, right? Wasn't that the plan?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna keep it bottled up inside for right now. But yes.
I think Marika's in position from. Well, let's talk telepathically maybe. Like ask Marika if she's in position. To like pincer movement this guy. We were gonna kind of get at him from all angles.
Right, I do remember. I'm trying to get over. I guess I was crossing through this corridor to get over there when I saw it.
Cool.
I'm keeping it to myself.
Okay, cool. Well, I think whenever you're ready and everybody's in position, you just hit us with that telepathy and we'll jump out and murk him.
All right, cool. So, explaining this to Zoran and Jacoby. Are y'all ready to follow me? Let's go. Oh, there's more of this purple stuff. Okay. Left us alone so far. I tiptoe around this daintily.
Give you guidance.
Thank you.
It's a little difficult to see, but some of the ghost lantern is lighting the hallway.
Is this the door? Is this the doorway? I think so. I remember not being very far away.
Marika, you find a doorway here, but your intuition tells you it's not the right one.
Okay, let's keep going. That's right, because it was just going to open up into... Here we go. Come this way.
And as you pass by here, you find an interesting thing. You take a moment to look at it. The corridor in front of you turns sharply to the left, but at the corner, just before the turn, a peephole is carved into the stone wall at the height of 6 feet. It's a little bit tall for you, but you could get a little height advantage.
A peephole, like right here,
Get on my shoulder.
or right here? Where's the people on the map?
Right, it's this little.
This
You
little
see
thing?
that?
Right
Yep,
there.
you see that little crack there? I'm gonna hand wave
Alright,
the 6
I'm
feet.
gonna-
That's not
I'm gonna throw
super
Moron. Ooh.
necessary.
I think she can just jump on my shoulders.
Yeah,
That works too. Do you want to look through it?
absolutely.
Alright, firstly, you see a Tomb Guardian. He is not looking at you, however. His attention is directed this way. What would be the west if I was using cardinal directions. And then you can also see beside and past him an interesting device. There seem to be magnifying glasses in the peephole. Everything seems to be magnified. Beyond that Tomb Guardian, you see the clear view gold medallion on the wall right here.
I think this is a different chamber than what we're trying to get to, but it's cool.
And then you see in that gold medallion there's a little window. And you can see this clearly because of the magnifying glasses. There is a hieroglyph visible behind that little window in the medallion. And so if I were to try to describe this, think of a dial, a round dial, and there's a pizza slice cut out. And then there's something behind that dial. And so through that pizza slice cut out, you can see what's behind it. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
Yep. That's what you're seeing. This dial is the gold medallion, and you can see behind it the hieroglyph.
Can I make out what the hieroglyph is, like, communicating?
Yes. Is saying... What's an image? It's a vulture.
Uh-huh.
That's all it is.
Does Marika know what that means?
I do.
Possibly. I don't know.
Is it one of the gods? I might be reading too much into it. Okay.
Nope, not one of the gods. Nope. Might be on the right track.
I'm hoping that Marika's smarter than Liz.
Well, you could definitely do like an intelligence-based check, and I could just give you a hint because it's.
How about an insight, since I'm like super proficient in that?
That's wisdom based.
Oh, okay, never mind. You're right.
I could do an intelligence-based insight check.
Good. You certainly could.
Investigation. Ooh, can I do it? Well, yeah. Or history. I think history would probably be a better suit this one, though.
I kind of have in mind like a straight intelligence check.
All right, cool.
Or I would take an intelligence-based insight if that changes anything. I don't think it does.
14.
14.
Right, I would look. Yeah,
You-
then.
You remember that this vulture is one of the tiles in the room where you found the dead dwarf.
I remember those now. Okay, okay. Well, I'm gonna tell everybody about this. There's this really dope room behind here, and I think we can get to it, but I don't think this is the room. This is not the room I'm looking for. Where's Gedlin? Where's Dofrey?
Is the people large enough for an arrow to fit through?
Yes.
Because we could weirdly Assassin's Creed that dude, though.
You absolutely should.
Oh, you know what? The magnifying
No, but
glasses might.
there's a lens on the other side, though. Yeah, you can't. It doesn't go through.
Okay.
I just
But we
realized.
can absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can absolutely surprise this guy on purpose. He's right at the corner. We just and just blitz attack.
Chickadoo.
Listen, I'm serious. I'll jump out. I'll cast. Oh God, I haven't had a long rest. Never mind. I'm not gonna do anything because I'm still useless.
And you turn into a
Oh,
bear?
Good reminder. It is
I was gonna say I could do spike growth on him, but I can't now.
4:30 in-game time, and you have found a room that has not been traveled in what looks like several years. Gedlin knows its location, so just a reminder on that for when you want to rest. It's that.
And I used my wild shapes to get the sacrifices last time. But thank you. Sorry, Dan. Yes, thank you.
Yep, no problem.
So we're gonna have to beat this dude to death. You go up for that Jacob? You think you could like pop out with your sword? I know it's your sword, but pop out with him and just Zoro, just skadoo, skadoo, skadoo.
Skadoo, skadoo.
I like how Gedlin and I are just waiting in the tunnel while they're talking about this.
Jacoby, you still could get him with your bow. Like you could pop out and just shoot him a couple times.
Yeah,
Okay, let's do
take
that.
his head off.
Let's do it with my bow.
Alright, let's get it, boy.
You have to do a roll though, like a military, like somersault.
Yeah, you gotta duck it.
I mean,
a ninja.
He's Jacoby. He's gonna do that.
Right.
Always a flourish.
Kind of how he rolls.
Run, parkour off the wall, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that one too.
Do the Legolas move. That's my favorite.
Okay,
Right?
let's do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Let's do that.
Before we do all this, I'm gonna set my trident on the wall beside me because it has a -1 modifier.
Can I have a
Not
sleight of
really.
hand check?
I was gonna say like that's gonna fall over and break and alert everybody. I can already tell.
That sounded like it was a high roll, but it cut out.
It's a
Sorry, it
4.
was only a 4.
Oh, is it 4?
Bro.
Ting, clang, clang.
Listen, I want you guys to know.
But not real life, okay? Like, you're not supposed to do live stuff.
Yeah, but to be fair, a 4 is a natural 1.
Oh, shoot, I can reroll. Sorry, y'all.
Oh! Good catch. Good catch. Maybe things will
It's
change.
that was a 1 too. God dang it.
Oh no.
Roll initiative, please.
Did that happen?
Is that us as well in the tube? Can we hear this, or is this too far away?
Oh, you definitely heard it. You definitely heard it.
Okay.
You're only. You're at most 20 feet away.
Oh, perfect.
Gedlin and I just both facepalm like, no. That didn't go according to plan.
I rolled an actual 4 that time.
Also, unfortunately, your disaster moves here also throw Jacoby off. Instead of getting like a 29 on his initiative or whatever, or a 27, he will be getting a 9. The dice
Well,
almost
this will
rolled
be an
over.
initiative.
He rolled a 2. So far the dice rolls for the day are a natural 1 followed by another natural 1, a 2. I got a 13,
Nice.
giving me 16. So that's the highest I've rolled in 2 game sessions across 2 campaigns. No, sorry, 3 game sessions across 3 campaigns. I've been rolling trash for a week straight.
Yikes.
I remember you rolling 3s all of last week.
Same with Sunday.
Time to mix up the dice, huh?
All of my real dice are packed away, and I'm stuck using D&T Beyond, which I'm pretty sure is like,
You gotta refresh
I
that
didn't-
shit, dude.
Yeah.
dude, I have restarted the entire computer. Like,
I mean, you can straight up just get a dice roller app, or there's
Yeah.
one
Get a new
that
you know
can-
what?
If you're,
You know
if
what?
you're really worried about it, yeah.
I got one on my phone, I think.
Yeah.
We'll see. If I roll 3 3s in a row again, then yeah, I'll
Yeah.
bust out my dice roller.
You're just cursed.
That dice roller with the Star Wars game on it was really good. I never had issues with that one.
Yeah, that was.
I think that's the one that it has the indie stuff too.
D1C3.
I don't
Yeah.
remember what it was called.
Not the
Anyways.
server, you're talking about the website.
No, like an actual app. Yeah, there's a phone app.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've
That
been
one.
with those. Just because
was-
those dice are so expensive, I've never gotten them.
Yep.
Well, was that Rick Astley?
Hmm?
It sounded like
no, that
What
was
Is
What
Love?
Is Love. Sorry.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Is that Hadouken? What's that
What
band
is
name?
that?
Hadouken.
All right, it looks like it's Gedlin's turn first.
Oh, I rolled a
Alright.
natural 20.
You rolled a
Sorry.
20? Oh.
Oh,
You
not a
never-
natural. Modified 20. I didn't put it in the.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then we'll have Zorn go first, and then Gedlin.
Okay, so Zoran, Zoran thinks that we plan to do the like charge in, and Jacoby's gonna roll and shoot the guy. So he just kind of goes running in, like screaming, like, "Ah!" And he gets here and he realizes that nobody followed him, and he freaks out and he turns undead.
You did a Han Solo.
Yeah, basically. And then I'll use turn undead to see if I can save myself.
All right. Looking forward to this. Let's see. I got to do a wisdom save on him, right?
Yeah, yes, I believe so. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, come on, dice. Then I am never gonna believe dice in. It has too much momentum. Oh! Let the camera be my witness. Natural 20.
Oh.
Oh man.
Uh-oh. I just
Wow.
feel it not taking, and I cower. Do I have bonus actions?
That's crazy. Okay, well, that's not what I thought was gonna happen.
That's okay. That's quite all right. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I would do anything. I think he kind of just like cowers back into the corner. Then it's just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah,
That's the end of my
understandable.
turn.
Very understandable. Okay. Gedlin's turn.
All right, Gedlin, who ain't no punk, is gonna step out here, right
Just
over
like you
Zoran's
said.
shoulder. That was not directed at you. He's just not afraid of this thing. He's afraid of nothing, despite it probably not being good for him.
Right.
He will cast Eldritch Blast 3 times. First, does a 13 hit?
Nope.
Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
Does an 11 hit?
Nope.
All right,
Yikes.
dice roller. That was 3 rolls under 10. The highest I rolled was a 7. I'm done with this nonsense.
Yeah.
All right, I guess he's just gonna draw his sword and be like, "All right, I guess we're doing this." Like, actually, he will advance. Can I advance to here so that I can give Davri advantage? Because so I can distract him from Davri's attack. He doesn't know
I think
Davri's
there's enough space you could do that, yeah.
I mean, I'm also engaged with him, so he should have it.
Oh, you are? Okay, well then screw that. I'm gonna stay back
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Did you want to cast your hex on him?
Oh, shoot. Thank you. Yes, I will. Already cast Hex? It lasts for like 8
I
hours
just can't
now, so
remember
yes,
how it
I did.
works. Okay.
Yeah, I will bonus action move Hex to him. Yeah.
Sounds good. I just thought that'd be something you'd want to do.
Oh, for sure. Thank you.
Yep. All right. I think if that's the end of your term, it brings us to the Guardian.
Sounds about right.
Okay. Check something. We're fine. The Guardian is not able to reach Gedlin, so he attacks the only creature within his reach.
No,
By the way,
Zarhan, no.
Is my AC horribly loud tonight? I'm running it in the background. It's...
I can't
Can't
hear
hear
you.
outside.
Can't
I can't hear it
can't
at
hear.
all.
Nope.
Okay. And 222s and a 17. Hang on. I was only supposed to roll twice. 2 22s to hit. I must have been. Those hit, which I presume they do. There would be 26 bludgeoning damage.
Sorry, guys. Anything above a 15 hits me.
Okay.
I should have jumped in front because I have a way higher AC than you. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's okay.
Soon I'll get to. One day it'll be my turn.
Right now, actually.
There we go. I dash up. Okay, so I remember this from Star Wars, but I don't know why I'm hitting the block tonight. It's gonna take an action for me to take out my club.
So it's a free action to grab a weapon at the beginning of your turn, and there's a free action to stow your weapon at the end of a turn.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna take that out, and then I'm gonna run up behind. Alright, sorry, y'all.
No problem. If you ever want to change weapons in battle, make sure you stow your weapon at the end of the turn you're finishing, and pull out the new one you want to use the next turn. That's how that would work. Sounds like there's dog trouble going on.
I might have some of that too. I'm dog sitting 2 extra dogs, so I've got 4 dogs in the house right now.
Oh wow. Are they
Four?
playing D&D with you?
Yeah.
Oh,
They are sleeping in the same room. One's pacing right here, but the rest are sleeping in the room.
oh good.
The German Shepherd is pacing.
Hold up. They're not
Correct.
used to it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sorry. I was talking about taking out my club. He says it's a free action
Yep.
to take out one item. Okay, so I'm gonna run up, and then while I'm doing that, take out my club. So I'm right on top of it, and I'm gonna club it.
Is that the space you want to be in?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so there we go. Take it out.
How long does Shillelagh
Yeah.
last? She had it on her club not long ago.
10 minutes. Hold on, let me pull, because that was gonna be
Something like that. It's enough for a whole fight, but not a ton after that. It is a
1 minute.
pretty
So
good
yeah, it's
bonus
fine.
action.
It's just 1 minute.
But does a 21 hit this thing?
It does.
I'm just gonna crack it over the head. Just go, ah! I guess not over the head because I'm at its knees. I'm gonna take its knees out. I'm gonna get him like right behind the kneecap and just that point right there. And I don't know how I need to see how much damage.
Ugh. He probably won't feel it. He's a flesh golem.
Probably not
Covered in.
because it's 0. I didn't realize that this is it has a -1 to attack damage. I got 0 damage. It did nothing. I completely hit him and got an actual 0.
Oh.
But I do cash Shillelagh for next time.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm here for you, man.
Alright.
That's so sad. Okay, well, we'll move on to Dovry then.
All right. Dobby still hasn't seen anything, so he's heard some craziness, so he pokes his head around the corner. Oh my god. What is happening here? Okay, well, not gonna ask a whole lot of questions. Gonna just pull out the bow. Seems like the right thing to do. Okay. Let's see here. Short bow. Gonna attack
Here.
with that.
Here, shooty.
Shooty, exactly. Ooh, 26 to hit with the short bow.
That'll hit.
Somebody's
Keep
rolling
Q.
that.
All right. Ooh, let's go 10 regular damage and everybody's favorite sneak attack damage. 33 total. 23 sneak attack, 10 regular.
Did you say 13 sneak?
23.
23.
Thir-
Okay.
Yeah, 33 total. Yep.
Your passive wisdom tells you that your arrow didn't do damage, but the sneak attack did, which is very awkward, as the arrow definitely buried itself into the steel of his armor, but it just didn't hurt him.
Interesting. Okay. I take a note of that and I'm like, well, probably still gonna keep using my bow because not so magical. Let's go. I think that's it for my turn. Yeah, nothing else I really want to do. I'll just kind of cower in the shadows back behind the tube area again.
All right.
Kind of move back a little bit.
Well, everyone's favorite Jacoby is up next.
Yes. Okay.
All right, Jacoby.
Um,
Did you want to run and like jump off the wall and shoot him and then pop
Yes.
back?
Legolas style. Legolas
5.
style.
Yes.
Disappointed if it wasn't.
Jump. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Hunter's Mark. You just
Yeah,
used
that's
it a little while ago. Bonus action move Hunter's Mark. Okay.
Yep, go ahead.
That was it. Jake, you got a 3 on the dice. Do you want to, for your attack, do you want to re-roll?
Yes, I want to reroll. Yep.
Much better. That was a 7 for 14 piercing and 1 force die.
Is he using
Second
his
shot.
fire arrow at all?
Yes. Yes.
How long does fire arrow last? Concentration up to an hour?
Okay, I'll rule that it's still working.
Okay.
Was that 14 regular damage then?
Yeah, that'd be 14 piercing damage, 1 force damage, and 6 fire damage.
All right.
Does a
Jacoby,
30
you yeah. You sense that had it not been for your fire arrow, you probably would have barely scratched Guardian.
Okay. Okay.
We gotta get this guy a magic bow.
Get a
Your
magic
biggest
bow.
damage dealer. Okay, 30 hits, so we can only reroll 1, so that's gonna be 10 points of piercing damage, 2 points of force damage, and 1 point of fire damage for 13 total, only 3 of which was magical.
Okay. The Guardian gets visibly disturbed by this. Aren't able to glean information. No, he's bothered. Hot and bothered. By the fire damage. Okay. Anything else, Jacoby?
I end my turn.
Alright, we're back to Zorn.
Dan, did you see my message? I apologize, but I was having headphone issues when you
Oh.
attacked.
Fast.
I just don't know if you remember how much damage I took.
26.
Thank you.
Yep. Let's see.
Okay, sorry. So, being in the middle of all of this, I now have my friends around me, so I would like to... so he doesn't like fire. Can I take out a torch and light it as my action?
Absolutely.
Well, that's an action, huh?
It
I was trying to
is.
figure out how to improvise to distract the bad guy to give my friends advantage. Is that something I could do? I was thinking, Frankenstein's monster situation. Like if I had a torch and I held it in between his legs, he would probably not defend as well against my friends.
I think with an intimidation check probably, and I would give you advantage on that check. And we could, since we're improvising, I think you could make that check now.
Okay, let's try it. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Natural 1, I get to re-roll that as a halfling.
Nice.
For a natural 19, so natural 19 plus 1 is a 20 intimidation.
Okay, he's intimidated. Let's see. So I'm. Okay, I know what that means. I know what that means for me. Okay. Anything else?
I will. Nope, that's it. I'll end it.
Okay. Liz, we're getting a little bit of background noise.
Let me turn off the fan. I had to switch over to my phone because my computer, like Discord, just completely froze and now it won't open up.
Oh,
Let me
yikes.
turn it off.
Sorry to hear
Is
that.
that a little better?
Oh, yeah, that's a lot better. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. To Gedlin's turn. There we go.
All right, Gedlin's turn. Gedlin is not afraid of this guy. He's a little afraid. He did almost die. Okay, we're gonna do this again with not D&D Beyond dice rolling. All right.
Nice.
Come on, buddy.
First one. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Excellent. So I'm talking about max damage. That'll be 14 radiant and 3 necrotic.
Does necrotic work on this thing?
I don't know. That's just what Hex does, unfortunately. Okay, that'll be a dirty 20. I'm assuming that also hits.
That does hit.
For 9 radiant and... Does it look like the necrotic damage is healing him or hurting him?
Hurting him.
Okay, good. Second one, or third one I should say, is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
For max, okay, so the damage rolls at least are good in D&D Beyond. That'll be another 14 radiant and 2 necrotic.
Okay.
As I cast Eldritch Blast 3 times. Do I have any... I don't have any more sorcery points. Darn. Oh well. Okay. That, I guess, is just going to be... Well, I'm going to move to interpose myself in front of Zorn.
Alright. Very good.
Did he get any benefit from what I was doing?
What were you doing?
I intimidated the guy. I was trying to distract him with fire because he doesn't like fire.
Yes. I have a very odd situation here, which kind of puts me in a weird spot because the stat block says when he gets to a certain condition, he goes berserk and attacks any creature near it, and if there's no creature, it attacks an object. But he's intimidated. So what he does on his turn is instead of attacking Gedlin, he turns towards the peephole and smashes the magnifying glass with his spiked gauntlets, blowing it to smithereens.
Better target than I.
And gets his fist stuck in the peephole.
Yeah.
All right, well that's good. Yeah.
I like this a lot better.
I'm still a little worried we might have needed that magnifying glass, but that's all right.
Yeah, I think it's part of the trap.
That's,
I remember
yeah,
what I thought.
yeah.
All
Either
right,
way, good
Marika's
sacrifice.
turn.
All right, now is my moment to shillelagh.
Jalele!
Yes, does a 24 hit? Absolutely.
That'll
does.
hit.
It's my
Yeah.
last. Only 6 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Hey.
I'm not even gonna be thinking about it. It's gonna take me by surprise, and I'm just gonna hold on. Let me see, because he just put his hand in there.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get I'm at the perfect angle to just launch myself up and just hit him completely in the head while he's messing around with his arm, you know? And I just take that one little ounce of adrenaline and just go, and really, I just want to hit him in the face just to make a fool of him, right? And I just hit a little harder, and I didn't realize, a little harder than he could have handled.
So hard that it knocks the club out of your hand, and you're like, "Whoa, I wasn't ready for that," but it's fine because he's dead.
Right, like when you accidentally slam a door. Yeah.
Right. You're like, man, I didn't know I had that strength in me.
Whew, I caught the sweet spot. That's what I did. I didn't even hit him that hard. I just caught the sweet spot.
All right, this leaves you with a dead Tomb Guardian. Search of his body just finds pieces of scrap steel that have been strapped to a flesh golem's body with leather straps, and it's blood and dead flesh onto the ground.
Ew.
Yeah, it's gross. All right. You do find that his fist is still stuck in the peephole, and there is broken glass on the floor.
Well, that reminds me. I want to go see then, like, I turn my head and be like, all right, well, what was the peephole looking at? And without the magnifying glass, I want to see what I can see. I want to investigate it.
You see an extremely small gold medallion on a stone wall right here.
Mm-hmm. Can I approach it, like walk up to it and like really get close to it? I want to, yeah.
Yes.
Like, hey, so I saw this earlier. This is the same buzzard that we saw in that one puzzle. Do you remember with the dead dwarf and like we had to, like, you couldn't step on 2 animals twice or something?
Did you guys solve that puzzle?
Nope.
Nope, we dropped down. We Spider-Man in.
I remember Spider-Maning in. I just.
And then it all went to hell.
I feel like there was another thing to do in that room, but okay. Do we remember if the vulture was a bad thing to step on in that room?
The only thing I
think that-
know is from like the level 3 thingy that we read at the beginning. It says the vulture is the first step. So,
Okay, so
So we probably should have started with the vulture if we actually worked on the puzzle.
so that's what I'm
yeah,
thinking.
what that reminds me of is we saw the. Remember when you there was like a weird spot where there was a time loop that Gedlin saw, and we saw the dwarf step on the vulture, and then it was his second step that killed him. So the vulture
You're
is
correct.
theoretically a safe space.
Is there anything around it that the magnifying glass wasn't looking at?
Yes. This medallion is a real gold medallion hanging around the neck of a carving of a 7-foot-tall jackal-headed humanoid.
And
All
we know
around
this
this
because
figure-
we can nod on it for a second.
Right.
She took out another rock and struck tested.
All around this figure, carved into the wall, are carvings of locusts.
Interesting.
You mentioned that it was a medallion with like a wedge cut out of it.
Yeah.
It that's the shape of the medallion. Does the medallion like twist such that the wedge like moves around a dial kind of would?
Do you want to go try?
I just want to look at it. Does it look like it does that?
Yeah,
Insight.
I probably need an investigation check for that one.
Natural 18 for a total of 18.
You're quite certain that the medallion does not rotate.
Okay. So, interesting.
You do
If
get
the
a little
vulture's
extra
the
piece of
first step.
information. The hieroglyph on the inside looks like it's on a disc.
So the inside of it rotates, not the outside. That was close, guys. That was close. I mean, I tell you guys that, and then I step back and look expectantly at somebody.
According to the book, there is an interesting carving on the medallion. So, if we ignore the pizza cutout I had described earlier, this is what it really looks like.
Whoa.
Ooh, creepy.
That's very creepy. Yes. I'm not a fan.
Okay,
comes
so
up
that's
with
on,
this stuff?
that's on the face of the medallion.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. I had momentarily forgotten that detail.
So, does it look like when you spin the things that the little hieroglyphs are going into the demon's mouth, like he's eating them?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I assume the other hieroglyphs are just the other creatures that were on the blocks.
Hard to know
So you
without
could-
seeing it, but there could be.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, now I'm really hung up on something. Can I go spin it and see?
So the disc won't spin, but you could try to investigate like the wall if you want, or something like that.
No, I'm good. Zoran just
I mean, I
investigated, right? I mean, I have a great investigation. We'll see. Well, maybe not that great. He only got a 16, so I know he did pretty well with his.
Well, you're looking, trying to see if there's like a device to rotate the disc, and you you stumble across something else by accident. You're feeling around. You notice one of the carved locusts is not just a carving. It has a little incision around the locust. As you like blow on it,
Like a
little dust
button
comes out
check.
of the crevice between it, and then as you touch it with your finger, pushes in like a button.
Oh.
Nice.
What
And
happened?
as you do that, a stone block recedes into the floor and gives you a view in front of you.
Oh shoot, we're here. We're at the place.
Oh,
Oh, now I know where we are.
well now, yeah, at least we figured out the puzzle.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got right before.
We've been here before.
So where's the vulture?
If I recall, the vulture was the first block.
I have an
And
image
so we
to
have,
share
like,
with you for that.
Yeah, you showed us.
Nothing on vultures? Okay. Well, there's nothing adjacent. Damn.
Well, we know it's not the one directly in front of it. We know that.
What
do
if we
we
just pick
remember-
up the dwarf and dump him on each one and see what happens?
It's not
If
the
I'm not
first bit, yeah.
mistaken, the way that he died was like the mouths of the statues opened up and Locust came out and like consumed him, right?
That's right.
Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
way.
okay.
Okay. What were the? Hold on, I need to save these pictures. The other lines of the. Should have written it down.
Not
So
Not enough to help with this, right?
Okay, I didn't think so. You normally there's
No.
traditional stuff. Yeah.
But have we found anything that had more clues or anything to this?
Not really. I mean, the vultures. I mean, it stands to reason that the vulture was a safe one, anyways, right? Like he clearly
Yeah.
walked in on the vulture and didn't die.
Yeah, but
But then after that, I have no idea. Like I truly have nothing.
Aaron, I
remind me
think
us.
you definitely mentioned one earlier. I heard
Okay.
you say it.
I know
Should
the
I give-
vulture's first. Just lead with the vulture, right? Something like that.
Yeah, thinking back on it, you remember the golden plaque.
Right. Yeah, I've been reading through that. I hadn't seen. I mean, it says "Write the gods." The walls of history. Oh, maybe the wall behind us is the wall of history. The wall with the locusts. I don't know. We already walked through the water with weapon in hand. Slake your shadow at the font.
Is it? Sorry, go ahead. Keep thinking.
Yeah, no, that's what we got. That's slake your shadow with the font. The vulture's the first step. Write the gods, and then the walls of history tell all. So I think we kind of got the first one, but
Yeah.
don't know about the rest of them, to be honest.
Is this the tomb where your little the koala god, the bear god, your
The
roommate?
Obalaka.
Yes.
You do not believe this is Obalaka's tomb. This one
Okay.
is the one with the carving of the Almirage, the rabbit with a horn. Ijin is its name.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to open this one. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
So if my memory serves, I feel like Walls of History was those frickin' tapestries that led to the really weird boar's head that tried to eat Davri.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Right the Gods, I'm not sure because I missed last session. And but Slake Your Shadow at the font, was that maybe the rights that you guys fought?
I truly don't
I
know.
don't think we have slaked the shadows.
No, slake means to. It's like
drink,
to
right?
satisfy your thirst.
Yeah.
Right. I think there are shadows following us here in these halls. We haven't come against that one yet.
I don't know. Okay.
I've seen between these
Dan,
doors.
remind me. We came down through the top, but we were not able to open the thing, right? And that's why we thought we
Correct.
needed to come back because there's
Mhm.
like a certain order or something you got to do in here.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. And we haven't gotten any other clues.
Nope. I will give you this though. You can still see the medallion. It did not go into.
Should we
Did the little
inspect it?
ring turn? Did the little thing turn?
Can
Is
we?
it- Oh, shut up! Give me the medallion! Give me the medallion! I think that's going to show us what to do. So, like, did us do anything move the thing? Because
Oh,
did the little disc turn?
Well, looking at it, it is too small to see the hieroglyph, but you can see that it's there.
If only we had a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
All right, can I go back out to the hallway to see if there's a piece big enough?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
You look around for a minute or two, and you're able to gather up the shattered remains, but they are all quite small. You are able to find them.
I don't find one even big enough to like make this little thing out.
Hold up.
No.
Hold up.
I was gonna say,
wait a minute.
does anybody have magic or science, which is basically magic?
Gedlin will ask you for all of the pieces of the magnifying glass. He'll hold them in his hand and say a prayer
Oh, he's gonna
and
mend it.
cast mending.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
You hear the voice of Yandala in your head. Well done, my faithful servant. And it fuses back together into a full and complete magnifying glass, which you are able to set into the proper place.
Nice.
Perfect.
Right.
I've been holding on to this cantrip the entire campaign. I knew I was gonna need it. I knew it was gonna be clutch.
Yep. It is the rope of cantrips. You just gotta have it, man.
That would mean that one of us would have to stand at the peephole while somebody else went through the room. If what I'm thinking is, because I think what's gonna happen is like, is there like a magic thing where like I stand? Okay, so I start with the vulture, right? And then does it turn and like tell me the next one to stand on?
That's my guess too. So I
I would
think
think
if
so.
my guess is if when the person
I thought it
steps
was
on
some
the
kind of code
vulture, the vulture is gonna depress, which is gonna cause the thing to rotate and show you the next one, and then you'll have to shout out which is the next one to go to.
But I have the telekinetic, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, we need one walker and one talker.
So I'm gonna put this out there. Theoretically, Davri should be the most.
Yeah, and I already felt like I've cheated death once recently, so I'm ready to roll those dice again. Gary's
the
like, now or
locust
never, boys. Yeah.
I take it back because knowing that it's the locusts, I don't know what you have will help you there.
No, I don't think it's gonna help anybody. But
No, but
I'm
you know
willing-
what will help you is if we do mess up and you get locked in there, you're the only one who can escape because you can run up the wall and out through the ceiling.
That's yeah. We'll see if I can outrun the locusts.
Do
But
have that hole, yeah.
Oh,
If
plus I
it-
can teleport. I can teleport too. I can just
Yeah.
bam. I'm
Anyone
out.
can do what you
That's
do.
right. We could
That's
close
right.
the door and you could just like.
Yep. Hey, if things go down, exactly. In fact, I would immediately close the door as soon as I depart. Ooh, that is if you trust me with my newfound sense of greed. You might want to keep the door open.
You know what? You know what? Gedlin will do this because he does want to try to swap out gods. I'll volunteer.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
you want it? Okay. I'm gonna give you the teleport thingy then.
Did you
wait,
guys
is that
not
something
take
I can-
the
Give you.
Kabazon or whatever? The Kubazon?
Huh?
Jacoby
Yeah.
That
did.
is
Oh,
Jacoby's.
Yeah, and it's perfect for him.
Okay, okay,
Mhm.
cool.
It's amazing. It's, yeah. No, that was
it
probably.
made his strength score 23, so he now has
Yeah.
a +6 to strength.
He went from a hero to a superhero.
So we finally have someone
Dex-based.
who's buff. Yeah, but we finally have someone who's buff on the crew.
All right.
You're gonna love Engine too. That
Okay,
is if
yeah.
you
So,
survive.
Devlin, I'm gonna hand you the amulet of the Black Skull.
Okay, I'll put the amulet on. I'm gonna walk around, make sure there's lots of steps back here.
Yep.
Because it takes you back to someplace you've like stood before, right?
Yeah, just anywhere that you have seen but don't need to currently be seeing. Within 100 feet of you.
Okay.
You get 6 charges, and it regains 1d6 charges daily at dawn. So you can use this thing 6 times a day. Just don't have a bad DC check, or 16 is a DC check for Constitution. Don't have bad Constitution, otherwise something crazy is gonna happen.
The
Not
little
all of them
eye
are bad
sockets
things.
Constitution.
on
Yeah,
the
not-
skull
Mhm.
glow as it changes
Right.
owner for a moment, and it goes.
Ooh.
Okay, I don't have the best Constitution, but it's what it is.
I can
Um,
give you guidance.
Yeah, I'll guide. I can guidance myself. I'll do the say a quick prayer. Okay, crew. What's my first step? Where am I going?
Well, Gedlin,
Guide me.
once you step
Mhm.
onto the space, the door shuts.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so
still-
I'll go back and look at the magnifying glass, and I'll let you know telepathically. You got this. Stay there. Give me a second.
Right, we can still all talk telepathically, right? That's still a thing we're doing.
I
Yep.
believe so. I'm double checking real quick just because.
As the
You know what the
Ghostwise
hell.
halfling, I can kind
Yeah.
of keep it on.
It's part of the plan.
Yeah, I
it's
think
funny,
you have to be able to
the-
see me as a Ghostwise.
The book
on.
I hate to be that guy.
I don't think
facilitates
so.
for this.
I don't think you do.
So the
It specifically says anywhere. Like you can communicate to them anywhere.
Oh,
Silent speak. Yeah, you can speak telepathically to any creature you share a language with within 30 feet.
So you guys will be okay. As
Okay.
soon as she walks over to the peephole, she notices that there is an aura of magic there, and that it facilitates the telepathic speech for you.
oh, that's handy.
Yeah, that is
Here.
actually as written. I did not make that up. I find
Okay,
it funny
crew.
that we have so many redundancies there.
So
Listen.
what?
Comms in your brain is super handy. Okay, like there's a reason special forces have been using, like communications since they were invented.
What the?
Oh, wait. Sorry.
Yeah.
I have one thing. I'm gonna give Gedlin the amulet of health as well, temporarily. I would like it back, but I'm gonna let him borrow it for this going across the spooky stairs thing because it bumps up his Constitution.
What's it bump up my Constitution to?
19.
Bro.
Yeah. Yep. That's why I want it back.
Well,
I thought I was
let's hope this doesn't make me real greedy.
right.
I'm up to 99 hit points now
Yeah.
with this bad boy.
Yeah. It's a good time.
All right.
Well, Miss Marika, you see that the first space is a serpent.
Right.
First,
the
or sorry, the second space, I should say.
So I hear serpent. All right. Click.
Very good. You step onto the space, it depresses. Your heart stops for a moment in your chest as you're thinking what's going to happen,
Are you dead
and
yet?
you're fine.
Are you dead
Sweet.
yet?
No, not dead yet. No, Locust. I'm doing good. I'm
Okay.
okay.
What's? No, let me see the next one. Let me see the next one. Let me see.
The dial rotates and reveals the next one, which is a door.
The door. That's the next one.
Click.
Okay, are you dead yet?
You step in. Oh, no, I'm okay.
Not dead yet. I'm fine. It's working so far.
Okay, well I'm gonna
Roll's
put
good.
in there because I think you're good. Past this.
All right. Dial
We'll keep,
rotates
by all means, keep checking in.
and tells you to step on the reed.
The reeds.
Click.
So far, so good.
While I'm here, can I like kick the purple mold? Like, it's probably not the best time, but definitely something Gedlin would do
Don't
to
do
relieve the anxiety.
Yeah, an eye stalk comes up and reacts to you. Hang on a second.
Probably not good. Worst time to start a fight. Don't want to step back. Ah! it is very like stupid mold stomp, like very much what he would do.
Let's see here. Roll a d10. Wisdom save, please. Against fear.
Oh, against, well, that's a 26.
Alright, a fear ray comes out of the eye stalk directed towards you, and you feel it hit, but you resist.
Okay, good to know.
And then it disappears back into the growth. Kind of chuckling as it does so. But the dial turns one more time and tells you to go to Scarab. Not very good at drawing beetles, but there you go.
Click.
Same dealio. Step onto it.
All right.
And nothing happens. The dial turns one more time.
Oh, I can't just hop up?
Nope. Okay. You have
Okay.
two options this time. It tells you to go on the scepter. There are two scepters.
But I just know the scepter. Go to the scepter this time.
There's two scepters.
Ooh, use your third eye. I can't see it. I'm sorry.
So it's either the scepter in front of the window or a little bit of a backtrack. You know what? Knowing these people and how devious they are, I'm gonna guess backtrack. That seems like the thing they would make you do. Click.
Okay. Click.
Are you dead yet?
You die. No, just kidding. You're fine.
You haven't got back to that. Are you dead, Ellen?
That would be so anticlimactic. The dial turns one more time.
Okay, obviously not.
Listen, my backup character's name, literally his name is Mother's Little Helper, and I have him in the chamber. Do not make me pull him out.
Once again, you have two more options.
Awesome.
You'll have that one, or you have this one. It's the foot. Sorry, I'm not very good at drawing with a mouse.
Doing pretty good. Okay, I'm on the foot. Can I get on the platform now? Please tell me I can get on the platform.
The dial spins one more time. It spins to the urn. You have
Go to the
two
urn.
options.
Is the urn
That
good?
one,
Does that make sense?
or you have that one.
You know what? I'll be honest with you guys. I think either way would have worked, which is weird, but okay. Yep. Okay, I'm on the urn.
Up onto the urn, and click it. The dial turns to a blank space.
There's nothing. I got nothing
I'm
for
gonna
you, man.
scamper up onto this platform here.
Are you dead yet?
Still alive. Still
You
alive.
make it onto
Yeah,
the
man.
platform, and you hear the sound of stone. I got the sound effect here.
That's so much better than the sound of locusts.
Right, like it's just like there's noises. No locusts.
Right. The sarcophagus opens.
Alright, let's
And you
do
see
this.
inside of it the fragile bones of a small Al-Mirage, Ijin's animal form, as well as its spiral horn.
I will reach out to touch the spiral horn.
Alright. Streamers of light emanate from the tip of the horn. As they swirl around you, they form into a spectral rabbit with a single horn on its brow. A female voice whispers, "Quick, quick, let me in! We must stop Berserk!"
I like that plan.
Alright, do you
Bring
want
it
to
in.
accept? Okay.
Yes.
Two things to show to you. We have the Wand of Wonder, which is the horn, and you have Ijin. Ijin the Al-Mirage is fickle and unpredictable. Law: I never stick to a plan. Power: while Ijin inhabits
do
you,
that.
your dex score becomes 23, unless it is already higher.
My man. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I knew you'd like it.
Jacoby needs that one.
He does. I mean, it will very much help me with my sword attacks, which is really cool.
Alright, the Wand of Wonder is the Al-Mirage's horn. She is willing to relinquish it to you. It has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges. Choose a target within 120 feet of you. Target can be a creature, object, or point in space. Roll 1d100 and consult the following table to discover what happens. If the effect causes you to cast a spell from the wand, spell save is DC is 15. Yada yada yada. There's a whole table here. You are welcome
So
to add that to
Ijin's
your
just
character sheet.
chaotic neutral. Just pure chaos.
I love it.
That's awesome.
I love it
Oh
so
my god,
much.
yeah.
Gedlin is definitely gonna stuff this wand in his pocket. What do we got here?
Seems very Gedlin to me.
What a good item.
Does require attunement, I'm sad to say, but
Yeah, which
We should
I-
either split anyways, because I'm out of everything right now, and that's including my wild shape. Like I can either have spells or wild shape. I can't be without both. Also, like, there are things in these halls though.
Gedlin knows
Hey,
of a
hey.
safe spot.
Are you sure it's safe?
Pretty sure. I mean, as sure as I can be.
Okay.
I actually don't know. I'll talk to the. I mean, I'm not gonna hide the wand. Gedlin's not like
Oh.
greedy or anything.
and the
Definitely
puzzle
taking it.
door opens too, by the way, giving you all view.
Ooh, what the-
Okay,
Wow.
wait. Is it safe to go back? You know what? I got a high constitution. I'm gonna use the amulet to get back because I'm not rolling the dice. I'm being eaten alive by locusts. So constitution saving throw
yes.
to teleport back.
Yep.
Chidoo.
Why did I roll that in D&D Beyond?
Yeah, that
Got
ain't
you?
good. All right, that's a fail. So
This time.
roll a D100 and cross your fingers, I guess.
All right.
Oh no!
What's 100 get me? I rolled 100.
What?
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
I've never seen anybody roll a 100.
So
Me
the
neither.
black skull cackles at you as you are transformed in transit. Transformation takes a second, effect as you arrive, blah, 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 blah. And that you become petrified. This effect can only be ended with a greater restoration spell or similar magic. Uh-oh. So wait. Dobry just sees him come back as stone, like straight up carbonated, like He just. Is that what it looks like?
Yeah.
What the heck's wrong with Gedlin, you guys? I'm like snapping my fingers at him. What the heck? Zoran, come look at this. What the heck is wrong with him?
He's a statue. What do you mean we'll look at him?
Okay.
Bust down mother's little helper.
God damn it. I've seen this before.
Zoran, I'm gonna ask Zoran to like figure this out for me because I don't know what's happening. Zoran, what is this? Zoran, look at him.
He tried to teleport back, right? We knew that thing was, like, not the greatest, right?
I don't know that we necessarily knew that. I don't think there was a description of it. Maybe there was.
I've seen this before in
I don't know what details we knew, I should say.
my past. It's super rare, but it does happen. He's petrified. Like,
Okay.
Basilisk could do this to you. A couple of other aberrations could do this to you. Some poisons.
Did you do anything?
Yeah, what do we...
I mean, if anybody has any anger with him, you could give him a decent slap right now, but make sure he doesn't fall over anything, because if he breaks, he just destroy, you know, if his arm snaps off right now, his arm snaps off.
That's...
He's in a terrible position to be petrified, by the way. He's very top-heavy.
Mhm. Should we... Nah, I don't even want to touch him. I was going to say we should lay him down so
Alright,
something
back up,
doesn't
yep.
bump him over, but I don't...
Nobody
I don't
touch him.
I don't
Nobody
even
touch him.
wanna
Everybody back up.
Yeah,
Back up.
yeah.
Get away from him. You too, Jacoby. Get away from him. I see you. This isn't funny. This is very serious. Jacoby.
No pokes. No pokes. Not now.
Put your fingers in your pockets.
Okay. Everybody kind of just keep an eye out. I leave it to Gedlin to do this. I do have enough diamond dust to Greater Restorer,
Whew, okay,
but I
good.
think this is the last time I can do it. So I cast Greater Restoration.
It takes.
Oh,
Awesome.
well,
And
that was a handy. I feel a little stiff, but that was a handy teleport thing. Good job. Good job.
No, it was
Thanks.
not.
Oh my god.
You
What?
know how much money you've cost me now.
I immediately grabbed both of those things back from him. I was like, you don't get to use these anymore, Gedlin.
I'm just gonna lean over to Davrin, like, you know, if you get
What happened?
petrified, all your stuff gets petrified too.
What happened? Why are you guys mad at me? I did the thing. I got a magic wand. I got a
Let's put
magic
it-
wand.
So you don't
I mean,
feel
that's pretty cool, but
petrified
let's
when
put
you
it
get
this way.
petrified?
How much time do you think has passed?
Like on the other side.
Like normally when you teleport, like
No,
that
it's
much.
been. I mean, it hasn't been a long time, but it's been like 2 minutes. You
It's
came
been
back to
2
us like a
years.
statue, and I just had to use 100 gold worth of diamond dust to get you back.
Wait,
Man,
I was
we had a-
go back that up a little bit. Honestly, I'll give you 100 gold. I'm sorry. What was that other part though?
You were a statue.
I was a what?
A statue.
A statue.
I'm actually, and I know I sound very haughty and toddy right now. It's just because of my upbringing, but I'm actually not upset about it. It's okay. I'm more curious. What was it like being a statue?
I don't know. What's it like not being a statue? I didn't know it was a statue.
Interesting.
Now, this is for posterity, so please be honest.
Yeah. Well, it's just a bummer in case something else happens. You know, I don't know if I can do that again. Let me check how many diamonds I have.
I think I have diamonds. Hold on. Wait a
You know what?
second.
Now that I say it, Dan gave me an absurd amount of diamonds.
I have a.
I like the
I whip
roleplay.
out this diamond out of my hands. Like, I have this diamond, and it's a 500 gold piece diamond.
That's a good
that's
diamond.
good. I mean,
Yeah.
keep that on you. It's all right. Turns out I have more than I thought I did.
Okay, good.
That's good for 5 more of those. Just FYI.
Yeah, I wasn't like offering it to you. I was just saying I have it. Like,
But you know, if you turn to stone and it's on your person, I can't get it, right?
someone will back me up. I'll be fine. I hope.
If you feel yourself starting to turn to stone, throw the diamond at someone.
Yeah, just throw a diamond in the air. I
Use
do
it to
need the
avenge me.
pulse ride.
All right, nice.
Let's see here. There's. Oh, you already got the treasure off the dead dwarf. And you got the crystal eyes that were in there. Okay, that's everything in that room. That tomb is clean.
You said we got a puzzle piece as well, or something? Did I hear that correctly?
No.
Oh.
You, no, that was probably floor related, the floor puzzle related.
Okay, sorry.
I'll give you this though. Jacoby found a room over here that you passed by, so that's not what you asked, but that's how I'm responding. Gedlin's no longer petrified. I'll take the pip off. Go.
Yeah.
Nice work,
Well,
guys.
what's the plan from here, friends?
Well, guys, I am flexible as heck.
Oh, I gotta...
I'm gonna lean over to Zoran and be like, Zoran, we missed a really golden opportunity there to really mess with Gedlin. Like, get some fake beards, grow him out, and make it look like multiple years had passed, and then told him that that's how long he'd been out and petrified.
You've been a statue for 75 3/4 years.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that does sound funny, but awful cruel. I
Yeah.
don't know if a lawful good player would do that, but Jared
Fair enough.
certainly would.
Fair enough.
Listen,
Dabri's definitely thinking about it, so.
for the record, if Zach ever ends up in a coma and you pass on the opportunity to do that to him, he will be upset.
Yeah.
I will be upset with you if you pass on that bit. Like,
That would be super fun. Should we do a 5-minute break?
Yeah, I think that's a good
I think
idea.
that's a pretty natural time to do it. All right.
Yeah, Liz had to run a second ago too, so.
Sounds good. We'll be right back.
Cool, be back.
therapy.
Who says
but we
D&D
are
can't be a
friends.
therapy session?
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
true.
There could be a little therapy thrown in. I think we're all okay with that.
Right, yeah.
I appreciate that.
There's an entire universe of memes about how D&D is really just therapy.
Right?
Research about how D&D is used.
Yeah, there's some, like, when I was,
Research.
I pitched it to every child's program that I've worked at, that, like, this is good for kids. It helps them learn how to deal with emotions and groups and not running from the cops in one case.
Right.
Yeah, it was really great. Young
Wow.
kid learned that, yeah, you shouldn't run from the cops because they'll shoot you. Which is good because he definitely in the future was going to run from the cops.
Yeah, he needed that lesson at that
He needed that
particular
lesson
time.
through
Yeah.
D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Better way to learn it. Yeah.
I've described it that way too. I say it's a low consequence environment for learning life skills.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, like, if I steal from my friends, they won't be my friends anymore. Like, yeah, better to learn that in D&D when you're 12 than, when you're fighting for drugs on the street, which most
That
of
is
them are gonna
absolutely
end up doing.
true. And then think of the other life skills too, like positive things such as problem solving, critical thinking, situational awareness, strategy, like resource management, teamwork, communication, economics.
Consequences. Like, sometimes you do something you just don't get takebacks. It doesn't go the way you thought it was going to go. So, like, thinking about that ahead of time, like, or how would that be? Like, how would what I say be interpreted? Like, yeah, it's
Bartering,
Good stuff.
haggling, survival skills. It's awesome. So speaking of survival skills, to somehow bring this back to what we're doing, do you want to survive the next room?
no.
But you're gonna
I'm
say
actually-
roll. Everybody
Yeah.
roll a save.
Roll initiative. Yeah.
It was a really
Everybody
terrible
roll
segue.
initiative.
You
I
all,
support it.
you've all been struck with madness and you're fighting each other. Roll initiative. Alright. Yeah, if you did want to check out that room, it's the one this direction. You also have, I'll just for your sake, because it's hard to keep track when you don't have the whole map visible to you, unlike me. You also have a room all the way down here. You scroll out a little bit, go back to this crawlway, and then you have a crawlway over here that you didn't go down. And then you have a room over here you didn't go to. And I think that's it.
There's only one thing we can do. Divide and conquer. How many people we got? You got one?
We
two,
have to
three,
split the party.
4. No. Well, I'm gonna count Dan as the NPCs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, we can split into 3 groups.
I think I'm just kind of getting tired. I think I'm just gonna go home. Okay, all of you.
I'm feeling kind of tired. I go.
I just need to take a nap and eat some hot dogs or something.
I for sure need a nap. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, sorry guys, one more thing. That room that was undetected was over here, one that Gedlin found.
Yeah, I can lead you back to it if you guys want to. Do we want to go check out this other room before we?
Are there any shadows in that other room? We have to stay away from those.
I did not see any shadow people in the other room, to be fair. Remember, Gedlin also saw the shadow people. He just
Yeah,
passed
so
the
what
spirit
is-
check.
Let's head that way, but I want to know what you saw because.
Interesting point of order that you just made me think of. The shades you've been seeing would be different than shadows for the sake of the black. So there you go. Does that make sense?
Those are
I
not
didn't-
shadows. Yeah.
Yep, I did not
Yes.
think about that, and I should make that obvious.
Okay.
Yeah, I
okay,
would
okay.
let us stuff her if I were you. It's like, well, you'll figure it out.
What I was
eventually.
thinking earlier, I was like, no, I don't think we've satisfied the shadows. But okay, cool.
Yeah,
Well, we haven't
no,
found a font.
right. Right.
Either way, there are evil
Gedlin.
shadows out
You know you've been around whatever this room would be over here, because you went through the crawlway. You've been around it, and you would have sort of the sense that it can't be massive, or at least it has to like be an entranceway going somewhere. Are you interested in going in?
Yeah, let's check it out. We don't want to leave too much at our backs, right? Especially this close to our like chill site.
I think we check it out as well. Yes.
Okay. This is a fun room. I'm glad we're here. I'm looking forward to this. So.
Well, that just makes me question my entire decision.
Open the door for you here. Okay. Gedlin, as you walk forward, when you're here, opening the door, you see, don't panic when this happens. You see an exact replica of you that is on this space, looking the same direction you are. So you're looking east. It's looking west.
I'm gonna like raise a hand and see if it raises a hand. Like I recognize the back of my own head. It's a stylish haircut.
Show me what you do.
I'm gonna raise my shield and like wave it around a little bit and see if it does the same thing.
Yeah, it's copying your every move.
Okay. Oh, this is fun. We're gonna do synchronized dances for a half second, just like.
I come up behind you, I'm like, what the hell are you doing, sir?
Listen, how many times do you get a body double like this? I'm making the most of it.
Like a dance partner? What are you speaking of?
Gatlin, quit playing with yourself and I walk right by you.
If I look in the direction into the room, do I see something similar? Like I'm looking
sorry,
over
Dan,
his
I'm
shoulder.
No, you just see Gedlin's shadow right now.
Well, at least I understand what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's copying your every move.
Okay. What's that green smoky thing in the middle?
In this chamber, you see a stone font filled with a steaming green liquid. Beyond it is that shadow.
Okay, what if I turn around and then I splash the green liquid on my shadow's face? I get my shadow to splash the green liquid on his face.
Okay.
Yes, I feel like that's a real good question.
Zorn can see what's happening. Gedlin can't.
I'm asking Zorn. Like Zorn, do you think I think it would be a decent way to test what that does. Do you think that it could somehow, what happens to my shadow happens to me?
Yeah.
Right.
As
I don't
you're-
see how it could possibly. Like
As
I don't.
you're-
If you're afraid of getting hurt from this, I don't think so.
Okay,
I think you're on
I-
the exact right path.
Okay, I wasn't sure. So yeah, so I'm gonna like, tell me if I'm doing like, tell me if it works, and I'm gonna like not look, bend over, reach down to about where I think it would be compared to Gedlin's body, and like splash some on his face.
It happens exactly as you wanted to. The liquid drips off back into the font.
I didn't drink it, so like nothing happened. Ah, shucks. I think I just missed my opportunity again. You're shrinking, Gedlin. You're getting tiny. No? Ah, shoot. He didn't drink it or anything, so like nothing happened. I feel like maybe take out a cup and pretend to do a drink instead of just a splash?
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm sure I have a cup on me somewhere. I'll like get in my pack and get one out. And is he holding a cup? I'm gonna ask because I can't see. Zorn, is he holding a cup?
Yeah, good question.
Empty hand.
So no hand, but you could do the like hand drinky thingy, you know?
You
Good call.
hand delegation.
I'm gonna look like a ridiculous person out in the hallway, mime scooping some of this green liquid up and drinking it.
I'm really trying hard to copy your every move as you do it.
Sorry, I have the map up and not Discord.
Oh, you
I
weren't
liked
seeing it? Do it
I
again.
didn't see anything.
Oh, I've been dancing with you and all that.
Are you serious?
Yes!
I'm gonna have to watch the stream.
Yeah, he drinks it, and you see the liquid level in the font go down a little bit.
Lap it like a dog.
Did Zoran kind of get that? Do you want me to roll insight to see if I kind of understand what's going on here? I think there's something in the font and we got to drink it down.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think so.
Like Harry Potter book 6 style?
Yeah, that is what I'm thinking. Zoran rolled an 8, so he got an 18. Oh, and he has advantage. Hold on. 19.
Oh my goodness. He rolled an 8, so he gets an 18.
And then I have advantage as well, so I got a 9, so I got a 19.
Oh, that's glorious. Yeah, you're pretty sure that Gedlin's doing the right thing.
Okay, I'll just keep going. I'll just keep like chugging it as fast as I can. Just, like, is he drinking it? Is he just splashing on his face? I can't tell.
I understand, but your concern was it might affect you. Don't go too fast. Is your tummy feeling full?
Good question. Dan, is my tummy feeling full?
No.
Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Okay.
Keeps going.
Pretty soon, as you're doing this, the font empties, and there is no more liquid, and you're just kind of miming with the shadow, and it's doing nothing at this point.
Yes. It's over the lip, but he keeps drawing more liquid, so I think, probably at least 10 more.
Okay, I'll just keep going. Yeah. Because I trust my friend.
And nothing
no
is coming up.
I think you gotta keep going.
And nothing's
Keeps
happening.
Gavri, am I doing this right?
I should start walking over. Huh? What are you talking about?
Am I doing a zing?
Sure, buddy.
I feel like I'm just sitting in a doorway watching both sides like a TV show.
You should see yourself. You seem so silly. I think we got it.
Oh, great. Glad that worked out.
Did Jacoby see this?
Yeah, Gedlin,
Yeah.
you as you turn around and look, you can see that there is something in there, but you'd have to go into the room in order to grab it.
All right, I'll roll the dice. Step.
Guidance?
Yep.
Thank you for the guidance.
I'll follow right behind you too. I'm curious what it is.
The shadow steps forward as you step forward. And as you look in there, you see a 1-inch diameter eyeball made of an incandescent orange crystal.
Crystal eyeball.
Yep. We have other crystal eyeballs.
Yeah, we got some more last session too.
And you definitely want to record that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let me.
Who has them? I don't have one.
I have the purple eyeball.
Okay.
I've got one of those as well.
No, I need to add a new one.
I know between Liz and Dovry there is a purple and a blue, and then I think another blue as well.
I
Just
have
one.
the
I think there's
purple
two
and
different
red.
colors of purple.
Go look.
There's two different colors of purple.
I have
If
a
it's
purple
not-
one.
If
That's
it's out of my inventory, then something's messed up. Why? Oh no, blue crystal eyeball. I thought I had another one though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought she because
I
I
think
have the
Gedlin
purple
might
one. I
have
thought she
taken-
has two. Oh,
No,
maybe
I
Gedlin
think
took
I had
one.
a
Yeah.
blue and a red because I know at one point I put them together and it made purple.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there should be a
Another
pale blue,
red.
a dark blue, a purple, and an orange at this point.
I have the purple and the orange.
Okay.
I have one.
I have the dark blue, then you have the light blue, Aubrey.
I think we have the
And you-
purple one double recorded.
Yeah,
Probably so.
I can change mine to a blue one. Mine's
Okay.
light blue now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good. And believe it or not, that is it to that room. That was all that was there. There's nothing else in there. And the shadow continues to mime your movements until you leave.
Even what happens if I go over here? Does he smash himself into the wall?
It just sort
Bunking
of
into the wall.
it just sort of phases into the wall.
Oh, Dan, I'm caught in the doorway.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Help!
I'm gonna
stuck.
go back to where Zorn is and be like, check it out, guys! I got backup dancer.
Why the hell can't all the rooms be this easy?
Why am I saying
At least,
double?
like, not as dangerous.
And as
You know what I
Gedlin
mean?
steps back and Zorn stays there for a second, the shadow turns into Zorn.
Oh. Nice.
See, I like this shadow better than whatever the shadows that are running around. Gatlin, what did you mean? You saw a shadow earlier. What is this? Explain to me, please.
Well, I saw the same shadow that you saw.
I don't think so. Did you see Begnu too?
Dan, did I also see
Was she
Beknu?
mad at you for letting her die?
Oh.
I initially, if I remember correctly, I did see, like, the calf of the shadow that America saw.
Yeah, and then
Or did
at,
Jacoby see one? Somebody saw one.
I saw
you
one.
Saw
I saw one
Jacoby's.
when I first came in. Yeah.
And then at the
we've
start
all
of
seen it then? Are we
last
seeing it?
week's
Is it Begnu?
session, there was a group of them that Dovry and Gedlin saw, and they walked through
Oh,
Zorn,
yeah.
and Zorn didn't see them.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah.
was, if it was
Oh.
anywhere else, I would be worried it was Begnu's ghost. But here, I feel like something else is up.
Yes, I fully agree with that. I just don't
He's
know.
haunting this jungle somewhere. Her spirit is still ping-ponging around somewhere. It's not here, though. It's not here. This is something different.
Did I see Beknu or did I see Val?
I think Val actually. I don't remember the specifics.
Okay,
Super
was she
well.
upset with you about something?
She was very upset, which is not like her. She's normally just super chill about everything.
That was Begnu!
I don't think it's real. I think there's somebody messing with us. Val would never be mean to me like
That's what I'm
that.
saying. Begnu was ready to die. She didn't even care. I mean, never. I don't know, Val.
She was great. She was the
Oh, I
best.
forgot to tell you. We got.
I really wish she was here every time. Every time we go into a fight, I really wish she was here.
Oh.
He's ready to be brought back to life as soon as we get all this wrapped up. So let's get to cracking. Also to save my civilization and the rest of the world too.
If you find the Thanos glove and you snap, you can bring everybody back.
Well, we got orange, blue, purple. We're close, man. Red, right?
Light
We got-
purple.
You need more infinity eyeballs.
Well, you do? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's nice.
so
We finna taste the rainbow, boys.
so we
Taste,
got
no
walk through
taste.
water, right?
Yep.
Taste. We got Slake Your Shadow.
Yep.
We got Vulture.
Yep.
I think we got the Walls of History, so what we're missing is Right the
Right.
Gods.
Great to God, yeah. Did we fully get the Walls of History?
I'm just thinking
Yeah, I
it was the.
No, I mean, yeah, we went all the way through that.
I'm thinking it was the
Okay.
tapestry. You like
Yeah, yeah.
almost got eaten, and Jacoby smited the hog that was
Right.
eating you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I-
Good news.
We completely froze, Dobry. We got God.
Yeah.
that Right the Gods is quite vague, if you ask me.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird
Very
for me as a
vague.
DM. Like I understand it now, but I didn't. It should
Yeah.
make more sense if not. I'll give you it there because
There's another room. It's near the secret room that I found for us to crash in. But it's definitely some it looked like an obstacle course. I don't know. I just took a glance. There was definitely one of those life-draining wraiths in there, which I did not want to tackle by myself. But
Yeah, that's right. I remember that now.
like I said, this is the secret room we're gonna go to. I'm pretty sure no one and nothing has been in for a long time. It's almost certainly forgotten.
Well, it's up to everybody else. Obviously, group decision. But I am up for at least another room before resting.
No, I have some really good area of attack spells. So in case unless y'all are good with like getting taken out by like Thunderwave, Mr.
Dobry
99
is-
hit point.
Dobry is super interested in taking a little nappy poo.
Also, even with a short rest, I would get both of my wild shapes back, which could come in handy too if I'm spellless. So I figure I can either, if I'm down to it, I can either have spells or I can have wild shapes. But I'm out of both now. And
Time is 5:15 in the evening.
sorry, y'all.
I mean, it has been a long day, though. We got an early
It has.
start.
We've been fighting hard.
Yeah. I also kind of want to do this before we do what might be the last room in this level, in case we just quickly ascend to the next level.
Good point.
I
Good
lose
point.
this, yeah, chance.
No
you know.
descending. Yeah, no descending.
Right.
And no, we sleepy poo.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, and
I'm
I
gonna
don't
just roll
actually
those dice
know.
now. Yeah.
I don't know like how else to get to that other room except through our sneaky point. So like, if we don't rest and check out that other room and have to escape, we're gonna lead them to our rest place.
Okay.
So like,
I'm
I think resting first would probably be a good idea. Remember, we all have to like trade off on the trident to get through this.
And remember, there is a second trident over here.
Oh. Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
second one.
Yeah. So there's two of them, so we can get through two at a time. You have to walk through the wall of water and then pass it to the next person. Otherwise, you get flattened against the back wall
Yeah.
by a tidal.
That hurts.
It's not
At least it looked
fun.
like it hurt. Yeah.
Trust me, it hurt.
Yeah.
Well, I'll follow your suit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright.
Davri.
You make it through by the same method as before. And that brings
Yep.
you. The NPCs are waiting here by the crawl away. They really haven't been following you much. They've been just kind of like watching your six, making sure nobody sneaks up on you, doing what NPCs do when they're not important.
Meander and take my time.
And Artist finds out the hard way that it's hard to fit in the crawlway.
Yeah, big folk are gonna struggle with this one.
Think skinny thoughts.
Yeah, exactly that.
So Jacoby could go through there. He would be at like a quarter movement speed, but you're not in combat, so it's not going to matter. It's just going to take him a while.
It's an army crawl for this one.
Sideways like this. And shoot again.
Yeah,
Or
he can
cut
go
down
like
real low.
7.5 feet per turn.
Gedlin, you take his front, I'll take his back in case we need to push and pull him partway through here.
He's got like crab walk through.
And you are greeted by a room that is absolutely terribly dusty, but hell, no one's been here except for Gedlin's footprints from the first time he came in.
It's a little cozy.
You are not lying, man.
Like I said,
Sorry. Allergies.
so Davri, I gotta talk to you about something.
Yeah.
Claustrophobia.
Nah, fine. This is comfy, like my secret fort that I dug into the side of the hill back home when I was a child. That necklace you got, the one that ups your constitution, that was pretty bamf.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I could understand why you'd be really into it. Can I entice you with a trade?
Maybe. I'm
Okay.
feeling pretty greedy, so it's gonna have to be a trade that is very enticing.
Okay. I do have this ring. It's called the Ring of Free Action. And when you wear it, difficult terrain does not cost you extra movement, and magic cannot reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained. Basically, you can just never be locked down.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that. All these extra hit points are way better than that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Plus, I can crawl right now, so yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Had to ask.
Yep.
Yeah.
Worth the shot, but Davri's like, nah, man.
Yeah,
No.
if you guys want to settle any attunement related stuff, this is the time.
How do you feel about necklace of fireballs? You can throw fireballs at people. I'd bundle the two together at this point.
Are we doing short rest or long rest?
You can do a long here, which is at minimum 6 hours.
I think we should.
I definitely would like to take a sleep
Yeah.
too.
It
Yeah.
sounds like we need the long.
Cool.
Yeah.
That would put
I'm gonna.
you at 11:30 at night by the time you wake up if you were to do it right away.
I mean, we could take time, you know, like maybe this place seems pretty chill. Like actually, like have a meal, hang out, get some sleep. You know what I mean? Like take our armor off, that kind of stuff. Like actually relax and make it like take a real evening off.
And in real life, that's really weird to think. If you fall asleep at 5, you could wake up at midnight and be like, "Good to go."
Right?
Good
It
for
is
another
very
full
weird.
day of fighting.
It is
Yeah.
really weird.
Oh, if you ever like been to sleep at 5, I've been to sleep early and like knocked off my circadian rhythm.
Yeah, it messes with
Mhm.
you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Okay,
Because
so
there's-
we are officially long resting.
Yes.
Wait.
Gedlin is going to pull out his cheese wheel, his Gouda cheese, and I'm pretty sure he has booze somewhere. No, I left all the wine behind. That's right. I was convinced to leave the wine.
Why is the rum always
Bad
gone?
friends. Right. Bad friends convinced me to not take the wine. Well, anyways, I will share my delicious cheese with everybody.
Jacoby
could
has some
have some.
berries.
Jacoby has berries?
Yep.
Wow,
Nice.
you better eat those before they go bad.
Ooh, nice and fresh.
Oh, he has good berries.
Yeah, they never go bad. They're good.
You can share them with everybody.
Nice.
That actually, evening would be a great time to cast Goodberry because then like you get your spell slot back after we slept,
Yep,
and we wouldn't need any more food.
that's a great move.
Let's do that.
My druid's been doing that the entire like the whole month we've been in hell. All
You're
right.
a one trick pony.
He also turns into an earth elemental and shoots a solar beam out of his chest.
Dude, that's
but-
awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
I
Well,
don't know. I am kind of in favor of like taking a little bit of time, but we could. I don't know if there's a benefit to waiting until morning to go. Do we think this place is more dangerous at night?
I don't
Or
think
we
the
could
tip,
just in at this point.
yeah, I don't think the typical time really matters at all in a dungeon. You know.
That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
haven't
gotta-
seen the outside in
DM question.
quite a while now.
Definitely mattered outside. Yeah, nobody was around. They were all underground.
Is anyone wanting to do anything that wouldn't be that would be like studying related or ritual related to because remember, like once in a while I give you stuff and I'm like, hey, if you spend a long rest or a short rest investigating this or doing an arcana check, you can figure it out. Does anybody have that sort of stuff they want to do?
I
Yeah, right.
am curious about these eyeballs.
You're right.
We could definitely.
Also-
investigate them.
Yeah.
I'm I got this potion of owlbear burning a hole in my pocket.
Well, yeah, you could investigate either of those.
Oh, I know what the potion does. I just want to use it on somebody. Yeah. No, I turn into an owlbear. It's every halfling's dreams to turn to a giant, ferocious animal. I'm like, who's small now? Yeah. I'll. What kind of check do you want for investigating these eyeballs, and how can I make it acrobatics?
Not happening unless you want to juggle
Okay.
them. In which case you might break one. let's see. I would take either history, investigation, religion, or possibly insight. But insight would be harder.
I'll do investigation.
Okay.
Guidance.
Natural 20 for a 24.
Okay.
Maybe D&D Beyond's coming back.
You're getting the sense that they are not inherently magical, and that they're made of pure crystal that was not like dyed or artificially colored. This crystal was this color when it was found and carved into the eyeball. It's immaculate craftsmanship.
So the natural crystal that's just been carved to look like a perfect replica of an eyeball.
They're all exactly even in weight and dimensions.
Okay.
I feel like these are keys to a puzzle that we haven't come across yet. What do you think, Edlin?
Oh, for sure. I'm just like looking for a mural of a creature with a whole bunch of eyes, because of course it's gonna have a whole bunch of eyes. We're gonna put these in there, then it's gonna summon it, and then we're gonna have to kill it. It's gonna be a whole thing, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Basically, at this point, I'm just assuming whatever the worst case scenario is probably what's gonna happen.
You know, I was
Whatever I
wondering,
can
thought
imagine
you were
is
trying to practice actual divination for a second, and I was curious to see. But that makes more sense, Kevin. Thank you for explaining yourself.
Yeah, that's pretty much what
The only other thing that I can think of is I'm curious, is there any of this purple stuff in the room that we're sleeping in?
Nope.
The purple, like, fuzzy stuff? Okay. I was going to maybe just have a stare down with it if it was in here.
It is only where you see it on the map.
Got it. All right. I am going to just, like, try to meditate on, I know this is sounding very Star Wars. I'm going to meditate on that purple stuff, try to see if, like, as I'm falling asleep, if I can think of anything, you know, like, basically think about it to see if I can piece anything together that I might have seen to try to get some information on it, like if it's alive or what it is.
The purple mold?
Yeah.
Oh, I curb stomped some earlier, and it shot me with a fear beam.
Oh, okay.
Me as well.
So it's
I threw
alive.
something at it, and it attacked me.
I'm pretty sure it was talking smack the other day, too.
All right.
Like, again, who knows here what's real, what's hallucinations? We went to a weird upside-down room.
Truth.
I don't even know anymore, but, like, I'm pretty sure I heard it talking smack the other day.
All right.
And it wasn't the skull, by the way.
Yeah.
If we
Yakko?
see, if we see that evil wizard Nazi, we have to get him to go after the golden skull.
Yeah. I mean, he probably created it, right?
I mean, he would. He seemed like the type.
Yeah.
All
right.
Alrighty.
I guess if you wanted to try to give me like a wisdom-based check, you could maybe glean something. But
I'm probably, you know, I'm probably content with because I mentioned this to my compatriots and they relay to me what they've seen, and that's enough for me to be content. Like, okay,
that sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
All right. Well, in that
Definitely
case,
alive.
you have no disturbances during your night's sleep, and y'all are so tired you sleep through to the next morning, waking up refreshed, and kind of encouraged to keep on moving. Your NPCs are maybe not quite as in good of spirits because they basically had to cram themselves into the crawlway overnight because they couldn't fit in the room with you.
I mean, I could have slept in the crawlway.
Yeah, I could have too. That's a good point.
So I was going to ask about them, but I'm currently looking at my spells.
Yeah,
as a
Galen will
halflings,
sleep in
we
the
could've-
crawl.
Yeah, halflings in the tubes. We know our place.
We just would have left, Dex's little dudes on the outsides of the crawlway as the, like,
Brilliant.
Our watchmen, you know. Yeah.
We could also
Brilliant.
probably get like 3 NPCs laid down or 3 halflings laid down in like one. There were like 4 halflings in one square.
That's
We
true.
all went like
Yeah.
head to toe, you know. Like me and James once both squished into a 1.5 man tent. I'm sure a couple of halflings can share a 5-foot square.
Yeah, you can.
We have this weird like flower spooning pattern we do naturally. It's a whole happening thing.
One of the dwarven spherical guards noticed in the middle of the night a tomb guardian and went off to go fight it, and it never came back. But the other one was continuing to guard and never budged, and then disappeared the following morning. He just kind of like at some point just kind of fizzled out of existence, like psh, he's gone.
I recognize that part.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it is the next morning. Make sure you run the long rest function on your character sheet so that you are spick and span, ready to go. Make sure you've attuned your items that you want to attune to. your HP is restored, your spell slots is restored, and then we can go on moving.
I am spell managing, but we can keep going. The one question I do have is, do the hit point maximums reset, or are they still down?
If you took damage that prevented you from having your full hit points, they are still down. So that would be like life drain. The only person who suffered that I remember is Balin. Balin is down 21, and so he is not getting that back.
He's immortal anyways.
Jacoby's good.
Right, we're all pretty sure he's an immortal being.
You'll be fine.
Has
I don't know if
anyone talked to
anybody
him
else.
about that?
I've tried multiple times, and all I get is a nice day for fishing.
Yep.
Which just does nothing but convince me that he is in fact an immortal being.
Correct.
He's the only one that can say everything and nothing all at once.
Mhm.
Right. You don't live to be a full-grown man with only being able to say "nice day for fishing." It's just that's the purview of infinite beings. Yeah.
I don't need to act it out, but I would say Zoran has definitely tried to talk to him on numerous occasions.
Ah, okay. You definitely sense there's something going on, and it isn't fully clear to you yet, but you might learn about it later.
At least
Good.
reach boomer nirvana. That like really that is all he says anymore.
But yeah, like there's got to be an assumption of like I'm just not very good at really role playing those emotions. But like yeah, we'd be talking in downtime to people, and like I probably know more about dragon bait than you've told us. You know.
Yeah. Dragonbait and Balin get along really well because Dragonbait also doesn't speak.
He communicates through fart.
Flavored fart.
That's the rumor Gedlin spreads.
And burp.
Okay, that was gross. It's the next morning.
Well, I think I'm good to go finally. Oh! I feel good about this. I think we're in complete control. And yeah, nothing can hamper our path.
I think you just cursed us all, but that's okay.
Affirmations.
All right. Well, the pathway, the secret room that I found is down this tubeway here. In fact, it's right around the corner.
Jacoby fit in that corner?
You are gonna have to army crawl, so you might want to go like last.
Okay. I'll go last.
Okay. I'll just move you guys to make it easier on you. It's kind of tight quarters.
Thank you.
Yep. There you go. NPCs come with as well. This is what you are greeted with.
Ooh, I feel like we're on a balcony.
You are.
We definitely are.
2 balconies face each other over a vast pit. Between the balconies hover 5 wooden platforms, each one a disc 10 feet across. A single torch burns above each balcony. On the east balcony stands a rough-hewn, 15-foot-tall statue of a hulking fiend, that's where you are now, with furled wings and clenched fists. Set into the wall on the west balcony is a rusty lever in the up position. And yes, you do see that wraith over there.
Well, I say we kill this wraith first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I agree.
I knew you had my back, Jacoby.
Oh, it's
I
kind
totally
of
agree.
I'll kick off the fight with 3 Eldritch Blast unless anybody else has a plan.
No, I don't know if I can get a wraith with what's it called. I'll have Alletary of attack spells, but I will.
We're gonna roll initiative for this one
Okay, yes, I do that. Do that.
to see if the wraith actually notices you as well.
It's also very far away, so.
I mean, not notices you. That's the wrong thing. I don't mean to say. See if he reacts to you. So let's do that.
Exact.
Yo,
Roll me.
I did. You rolled 26. We actually both rolled 26.
Rosies.
I have the higher dex.
Okay.
I think it's roll 20s, bro.
No, I don't have the higher dex.
Together.
I don't have the higher dex. Jacoby has a higher dex than I do. Oh no, I do, because I have a 23. He has a 20. Yeah, I have the higher dex.
There we go.
Go. Okay. Everybody's number in.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got a 2-way tie on Marika and Zoran with a 14. I
Yeah,
guess
I have a
we
14.
could. Who has the higher dexterity?
Oh, okay. My dexterity is a +3.
You
He's
got
dead.
me. You got
Yep.
me.
13.5. 14.5.
Oh. No. It's not cooperating with me. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's backwards, right?
Nope.
Oh, Gedlin's got the higher dex?
I have a 23. He has a 20.
Oh, you
Really?
got that new thing, huh?
Oh, right, you got the
Yeah.
thing! I forgot.
You just got itching.
I got the chaos rabbit bouncing around inside my head.
Okay, so you...
Just like,
you get
try it,
this
see what happens.
Turned into an actual pinball machine.
Oh man, Gedlin's gonna be first every initiative now.
His initiative is 1 less than Jacoby's still. I have a +6. He has a +7.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
All right, we're gonna kick this off with some Eldritch Blasts. Oh, I will cast. I will cast Hex at 4th level for the day.
Okay.
It'll give me eight hours of Hex. Not that I'm gonna use it necessarily on this guy, because no, I'm not. I'm not gonna cast it because that's right. I'll just wait till I need it, because we did learn that necrotic damage heals these guys. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
No Hex, just Eldritch Blast. First one. 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
8 points of radiant damage. 12 to hit.
That misses.
Hey, Duncan.
21 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh yeah, max damage. 14 points of radiant damage.
Ooh. This one seems to really hit quite solidly and do a lot of damage. Your insight is telling you that it is already at half health.
Clobbered that one good. Okay, Jacoby.
I am gonna use my bow.
All right.
Oh wait, I can use fire damage, right? Or no?
You can cast flame arrows.
Okay.
It does only last an hour, and you. I mean, I guess what else do you have your 3rd level spell slots for? Because everything else, except for fear, you can cast at a lower level. So okay, you want to cast flame arrows?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Fire's been working pretty good in this dungeon, gotta say.
Gotta use
Yes.
All right.
And I have ruled that his fire arrow makes his weapon attacks max.
Oh, that's right. That makes his piercing damage matter too. Okay, then yes, absolutely. use the
I don't know
fire
if that's rules as written, but that's how I decided to do it.
I mean, if not, every time we come up against a magical creature, our probably biggest, most reliable damage dealers crippled. Well, that first shot was a natural 1, buddy. Swing and a miss. Oh wait, you get to re-roll. You have that
I
thing
can
where you
re-roll.
just get to re-roll. That's right. Well, and that's a 10 for 21. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's so cool.
Oh, that was a 1 on your damage. Let's re-roll that one. For a 2. Okay. 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
4 force damage and 4 fire damage.
Hope you're feeling pretty good about that hit.
Yes.
He's not doing so well.
Second attack. Does a 30 hit? That'll be 14 piercing damage, 6 force damage, and 2 fire damage.
All right. How would you like to do this, Jacoby?
Hold on. Okay, it was whistling by, boom. He's done. He's done.
All right.
Pew 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 pew.
Nice.
I'm
Very
not
nice.
gonna roll initiative next time.
Looks like a pincushion.
Yeah. That,
Sorry,
that was
Did you
kind
say
of
you're
a-
not going to roll initiative?
kind of a pointless initiative.
My turn is just me going, Jacoby, go get him.
Yeah. Jacoby, pat on the back.
Good job, buddy.
Guidance,
Alright.
like.
Very good. Okay, so he's been sacked.
Okay, now to this puzzle.
So are we on a balcony?
You are.
Yes.
Yeah, there is more information, but you might have to do some checks to try to figure it out.
Okay, here's the thing.
Somebody's got to jump down there.
I was to say, I can make 2 of us fly.
Right.
If
And
one of those,
Walls.
I feel
What?
like that's a big use of your spell slots at this moment. Let's keep that in our back pocket.
Yeah.
well, here's the thing. If I take a short rest, I get that spell slot back.
Yeah, but then we're counting on a short rest. It's a good idea. Let's keep it in our back pocket. I feel like there's more puzzles in this.
Let's see if there's anything on our balcony that we can inspect. There's a statue of a hulking fiend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's check this thing out for clues.
Oh, sorry, Dan. I wanted to ask you. Does that specter wraith thing count as a humanoid creature as far as my summoning a cursed specter ability?
I have to look. I don't know if it is.
If not, I'll just wait for the next Tomb Guardian. It's fine.
That'd be kind of a cool one to have. It is.
I guess it wouldn't make
undead, and it is spectral, so I don't think. Oh.
Makes sense.
There is no physical nature to it.
Okay.
So the tables are floating in space.
This is correct.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry if I cut that conversation off.
You didn't, no. Somebody wanted to check the statue.
Yeah, I want to check out the statue.
What kind of check do you want to do?
This is gonna sound funny, but I'm specifically looking for a spot to put all these eyeballs.
Oh,
is that am I just like I'm looking at it physically, like glancing over it for any like little puzzle pieces or things like that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. Writing, inscriptions, any of that kind of stuff.
The statue is standing like this, and it has a handout.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Clench fist. So it's not an open hand, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Because
sorry, it's both of the hands are doing that. Sorry.
Yeah, clench fist. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what else I would want to look for there. Yeah, I'd be looking for like writing, things like that, or kind of like trap type. So yeah, puzzle type pieces, like specifically things that I can put these little eyeballs in. But I guess I could look at the eyes for that. Okay.
I would throw out that I definitely did the ritual for the telepathic bond before we left the safe room.
Sounds good.
Just wanted the statements.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. So we can either send somebody down to see if there's something else to see, or we send Davry skittering along the walls.
Yeah, I could climb over, drop down. I mean, the lever's the other obvious thing to monkey around with here,
Yeah.
Right.
So I guess before that, what is there like a door behind the lever? Is there a door anywhere on that balcony? The other balcony?
You see a set of steps over here, but you don't see a door.
Steps. Okay, interesting. All right.
Are the floating discs just that? Like they're just floating wooden discs, or do they have legs to them, like they're tables?
No, they're definitely actually floating.
Right, but do they have legs to them? Like,
oh, nope.
Like,
they're just tabletops floating in the air.
Tabletops, okay. Because this room weirdly reminds me of Hotel Transylvania.
Different thing.
Have you guys seen that movie? It's a great movie.
I haven't.
What are movies?
I guess, yeah. How high is the ceiling?
You can tell the ceiling is about 15 feet above your head.
Okay.
The tabletops are at the same level as the balcony you're standing on.
Right.
And as you look down, you're pretty sure that the drop is longer than a full length of hempen rope. Actually, let me double check that real quick. How long is your hempen rope? I can't pull up D&D Beyond tonight.
50 feet.
Okay,
50.
That stands. It's longer than a single hempen rope.
Yeah, let's not fall. That would be unfortunate.
I mean, I could fall.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
If you
gonna.
really wanted something down there, I could take the jump, no problem.
That's
But
true.
I don't know how to get back
Can you get
up.
back up? That's the question. Yeah, exactly. I
There's
am gonna
usually-
creepy crawl. I could crawl and maybe pick you up. Probably not though. I don't know how much weight I can carry while I'm crawling. Otherwise, everybody just hop on my back. Probably not much. No more than I would be able to walk with. I'm assuming. So.
Yeah.
So I guess the question that's really standing out to me is this right the gods?
I mean, that's we have
And
one
how does that
puzzle
play
left.
into this, right?
I don't know. I think we're. Yeah. Maybe if
Are
we
the
inspect these
discs-
things. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Are the discs the gods, and we
Could
just
be.
need to flip them over? Or do we just need to send you over to the? I almost feel like we need to send you over to the lever.
Yeah. I mean, I'm ready to pull the lever at this point. I don't know about you guys.
I think there's a 50-50 chance that when you do, this statue's gonna attack us, but I mean, I don't know what else to do.
You
I-
don't know
I think
till you know, you know?
There's
One
usually
must fool around to find out sometimes.
exactly. Yeah, most things in this dungeon, there's a high chance that something bad's gonna happen, but you still got to do it. Yeah, okay. I will crawl along the side of the wall and make my way over to the other balcony.
All right. The book says there is an athletics check you can do at advantage since you have Nang Nang helping you crawl. It would just
Okay.
be strength-based athletics.
Gotcha.
Really? I'm surprised the book says that.
With advantage,
Yeah.
you said?
That's right.
Because usually a climb speed is a climb speed, you know?
Yeah, it's
14.
it's a unique situation.
I definitely should have given you guidance.
Yeah, it's not a great roll.
You could do that if you want.
I could have given him guidance. I
Yeah.
would have given him guidance. Yeah, if I was thinking
Okay.
about it.
That an extra D4.
Yeah.
Cool. Make that 16.
You were successful.
Yay.
You were able to come out on the balcony right next to the lever.
Cool. Well, I passed something on the way.
Yeah, on the way you find another 3-foot wide crawlway.
Well, I'm gonna crawl in there before I make it into the. Yeah, I'm definitely going into this.
Did we
There might be
notice him
treasure
just be
that
like,
way.
No, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
this instead.
Yeah,
Shit, where'd he go?
Son of a gun.
I for sure poked my head in there.
Okay,
Godfrey.
well,
Oh,
I see
sorry.
him do that and I cast Death Ward. I think. Where's Death Ward? Guys, I just need to remember to be a better cleric sometimes. Death Ward on Gedlin.
On Gedlin?
Yeah.
Okay.
It lasts for 8 hours, and you've lost maximum hit points, so Death Ward to you, son.
No. I'm good on. I haven't lost maximum hit points. I almost
Well,
did.
He almost did. Yeah. It was only
If it wasn't for an inspiration,
Balin,
I
right?
would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that save.
Well, still, you seem to be a risky fellow, and I can't give it to anybody else, so Death Ward.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna turn it down.
Yeah.
no reason.
Yeah.
What does Death Word do again? Is that-
It lasts for it lasts for 8 hours. If you drop to 0 hit points, you instead go to 1.
Perfect. I love it.
It's just a little safety net.
Yeah, that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's
Godfrey
touch, so I have to do something nearby.
remember seeing this spot here. Oh, wait.
Oh yeah. Wait, is this the? So if I look through there, are those the stairs that we descended? Is that the lever and everything?
Yeah, technically you shouldn't be able to
Gotcha.
see it, but because you have that
Okay.
information, yeah, I think
Oh,
it's
okay.
reasonable. Like you like immediately recognize this spot. You're like, oh, this is the
Gotcha.
tumble dryer trap.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm no longer as interested as I was just a second ago. I'm still a little interested in what's over here.
Yeah,
But-
if you
Yeah.
go up there, I can give you some.
Okay.
Uh,
Crawling in.
Ahead of you, the face of a snarling minotaur is etched into a sheet of iron that bisects the crawlway. Its eyes have been cut out, letting you see through the sheet, beyond which the tunnel continues onward.
Its eyes have been cut out.
That's right.
I found a place to put some eyeballs, guys. I'm gonna think that to everybody.
Describe it to us. That sounds like maybe you can just look through the sheet.
Possibly.
Gedlin,
like a
you remember this.
tapestry.
Oh, I think we've seen this before.
Oh, okay. Okay, that would make sense. Okay, I'm gonna crawl back out then.
Yeah.
Like, all right, old news. Old news. Back to the balcony.
While
Yeah,
this
you
is
are-
going on, Zoran also gets kind of bored and goes, "Oh yeah," and he casts 8 at 3rd level and gives Gedlin, Marika, and Jacoby 10 temporary hit points. Or your hit point maximum increases by 10.
Nice.
Thank you.
Because I'm a cleric and I need to figure out how to be better at this.
It sounds like
Okay,
it's
guys,
a hard
there-
class.
Yeah.
You just gotta
So
think
just
ahead
thank you.
and cast a lot of things beforehand.
Yeah, preventative.
Yeah.
There's a staircase here, guys. I wonder if I should try to get some more information before just randomly pulling a lever. I feel like that has generally been better.
We'll
Just
step
running
over
into things
from
hasn't
there.
worked out super well for us. You know, I think this
I will
might be
just
the
take
more
a.
cautious route, just to sneak up and take a peek.
Yeah, just stay in contact and don't go too far, you know? If there's danger or if there's nothing there, just come back.
I am feeling very ninja-y, and I'm not going to use the stairs. I'm going to climb along the side of the wall, ascending the stairs at a 45-degree-ish angle, so that, yeah, I don't actually touch any of the stairs as I crawl up the side.
Oh, okay.
And I'm doing so as sneakily as possible.
Best rogue skill ever.
Yeah.
What's your passive perception?
That's a 21.
You find a door.
Ooh. All right. Well, I'm for sure going to try to open it as sneakily as possible.
Map was made before dynamic lighting doors were available, so it's just got the walls that I have to delete for everything, which is
That's funny.
okay, but it's cumbersome, so I like to replace them with doors sometimes. Boop. You immediately see a Tomb Guardian.
Okay. I immediately very gently close the door
Okay.
so as to not anger him and start a fight with no backup.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back down and after my very little attempt at trying to gather more information, I'm gonna come down and go spit on both my hands and crank that lever once.
Okay. Those of you who have Soundtail up will hear sound, but those of you who don't,
Shoot, I forgot.
rushing winds start filling the area. The number is 84965. Zach.
Thank you.
So I'm writing
Just sounds like a stone door.
All right, you hear gale force winds, and you see the tables kind of rock and shift a little bit. And at the same time, those of you who are on the east side hear two little, very subtle sounds, ka-chunk, ka-chunk, and the hands open up. Those of you looking, see two
Yep,
eyeballs.
definitely. Oh, sweet. What color?
All right, you have a scarlet colored one and a pearly white colored one.
You want to just put them in your inventory there, Gedlin, or do we want to split them up?
I can take him. I'm good with whatever.
For ease, good thing.
Yeah, I think it's easier if one person has most of them, if
I
not all.
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Until we figure out what to do with them, you know.
Yeah.
Right? The
Yes.
Well, I know some of us have greedy gods in our head, so I didn't want to just like dibs everything.
Well, I'm not over there. Otherwise, I might have already snatched him.
I thought somebody else also. I thought Zorn became greedy too, or something.
I became like I told you to take them, and I would have gotten pretty cranky if you didn't do what I told you to do.
Oh, that's right. You're just pushy. That's right.
I expect what I say to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are doing a good job with that. I don't even have to do any work.
It's funny because it was actually kind of a character trait I already gave Zoran, so it just reinforced it.
Excellent.
He's a little hoity-toity, you know.
Yeah. He likes things a certain way.
Yeah, when he said like do it like this, that's like yeah.
All right. Well, there's a very odd condition that I don't have to account for because you guys are being smart. You have the eyeballs, and the wind started when you pulled the lever.
Is there any other effect that we can tell about the wind? I'm assuming it's a little bit of it would have blown somebody off of the tables.
You would think so.
And it doesn't seem like any other effect happened, so we might as well just have Davri
Pull it back. Yeah.
flip the lever again. Or
You
we
are
missing
correct.
something?
You don't see any other effects.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the lever back to its original position.
And the winds stop, and everything settles.
Well, do we go back the way we came, or do we figure out how to get the rest of us over to Davri?
I'm wondering. I mean, if we can get you guys to backtrack, is there a way to get you from this spot right here over to this balcony? It's a pretty short distance.
Except that it's like over 50 feet up in the air.
Yeah, that's the part that's difficult. It's like, if we can
These are metal railings here. That helps you make your decision.
Yeah, if we could like tie off or something.
We could rope it or something, but it's like super awkward to jump from a crawl space like that. Also, the
Onto rails, yeah.
The fact that there's a Tomb Guardian makes me think that there's another way to enter the space over. I could be mistaken.
We pretty thoroughly explored the this level.
I just remember Dan saying that there was multiple crawlways to check out.
I am gonna try crawling around the other side just to see if I miss something on this side. I guess I'll need another athletics check, huh? Or can I use the same one?
Oh, I didn't even think of that. I was just gonna tell you there's nothing there.
Okay. Maybe I can see it from where I was.
I don't know. Could you trick the Tomb Guardian into chasing you and then try and toss him over the railing? You know, just like trap him down below and be like,
wow, that's an interesting idea.
I like that. I like that a lot. Like, yeah, like you're athletic. Like you can. Could you think you could jump to one of the platforms? Like turn the wind
teleport
on.
to one of the platforms.
He doesn't even need to do that. He can just crawl.
That's true.
Yeah.
Just climb onto the wall.
I'd have to drop like 15 feet onto the platform. From the ceiling, you mean?
Yeah, it's only like 1d10 of bludgeoning damage if you don't. I mean, if you fall that far, it's not that bad.
But why specifically put him on a table? I feel like he could just climb the wall. There's no reason to go to one of the tables, right?
Unless going to the tables is part of the puzzle.
Well, I was gonna say like that would like maybe get him to try to like follow.
Get him to jump.
Yeah. But then I guess Davri's stuck on the table with it then, so never mind.
Right. Also, if he's got like ranged weapons, it doesn't really affect anything, right?
Well,
true.
Okay, so what if
I doubt he does, but just a thought.
What if you brought him out? See if you can get him to come to the balcony, and then Jacoby can just shoot him from where we're at. You go climb up on the wall so he doesn't hit you.
Yeah.
And then see what he does.
Yeah, I can try to escape, even if he does have
range
ranged
weapons. You might even be
weapons.
able to just kind of like.
You could hide
so
underneath the
smart.
balcony even.
Yeah.
You
hide
could just like
underneath the balcony, and Jacoby can just scope him from a distance.
Yeah, I mean, I can get into this little hidey hole over here pretty easily.
Any number.
Which
of
he will
ways.
not be able to get there. Yeah, that's
Like,
the
you
one I
just
would feel the
take
most comfortable with.
damage. Yeah.
Yep,
See if you can get him to come out on the balcony. I'm curious what we can.
That's a
try.
good idea. I like it. Okay.
Wow, that's really smart. I never would have thought you guys would try that.
Just moon
You
him
open the
and see
door?
if he reacts.
Yeah, I'll open it up.
All right. You open the door. He's kind of just minding his own business. I was going to mention there are 2 statues. There's one here, and there's one here. They look quite regal. They're standing on plinths. I'll give you the better description in a little bit, but the guardian is across a 15-foot wide pit from you.
Okay, so he's got to go. Yeah, so he's got a ways to go to get to me, which is nice. I'm going to insult his mother and start running as I do so.
word to your mother.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no initiative necessary for this. He would move movement speed 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, go ahead and move your movement speed.
Okay.
Wherever you'd like to go.
I gotta see because I get up to 75, which is ridiculous. Assuming this is like a full turn, right?
Yeah. I suppose you could dash too.
Yeah, so I get my regular movement, my dash, and then my bonus action to do another dash, which gets me to
Nice.
75.
Holy
2,
cow.
4, 5, 6.
Fastest hobbit alive.
Yeah,
Man,
so
that's
these feet are
crazy.
cooking. So I'm just gonna post up because I'm gonna be climbing just like right outside the little hidey hole. Because if I go too far, then he'll be able to see me. But I guess I'll get on the other side of it, so he can't quite reach me.
He doesn't say anything. He's just kind of snarling at you and gets over here to try to reach for you.
Yeah.
And there would be no initiative, or excuse me, yeah, no initiative necessary if you wanted to pick him off because he's sitting duck.
Do it, Dobry. Get him.
Jacoby.
I mean, everybody, yeah, everybody that's got a ranged weapon.
Open fire!
That's quite the range. I think Eldritch Blast and the
I got some range
Longbow.
spells that might reach over that far. Hold on.
It's
Gedlin can hit him.
110-ish, so
Yeah.
This is
I'm
the
definitely gonna get
longest-
some Eldritch Blast in.
Yeah, this is the longest distance in a fight that you've seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure his longbow can hit him
Probably.
Yeah, Longbow's got 150. Eldritch Blast has 120.
though. Yeah. I've got 60 or 80, so I'm out.
Dobry, you can take pot shots with your bow.
Oh yeah.
I-
Oh yeah. I'm
I
shooting with a
could
long
guide him
or
with
short
it,
bow.
but-
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't take very long, and you take him down. He slumps
Who gets the
dead on.
Fish in a barrel.
Who gets the kill?
Uh,
Ah,
it's
keep
the socialist kill. You all win.
Boo.
Try to make everybody happy. You make no one happy.
This isn't
As long as it counts as me killing him, I can turn him into my Spectre. And if I participated,
Oh.
I killed him.
There you go. There's your answer, guys.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna scoot back over, and I'm gonna go walking back into that room, and I'm gonna peer down into the pit because it looks like there's something down there.
Okay. Does anybody want to follow?
I don't know how we'd get over there.
Yeah, I would love to, but
I mean,
Okay.
short of flying, I don't have anything.
Do you guys want to try? Yeah, try walking your way back, and then we set up like a rope for you guys to climb across. I mean, I don't want a failed athletics check to really ruin someone's day, but
how long is this room again? Is it? I guess did we already measured it for like being
Like
long, 50 feet.
120 feet.
yeah, it's like 100-something feet.
We could theoretically make the jumps. They're only like 10 feet. So if they're running jump, we could all make the jumps. And because
Well,
the tables
That's
are
your
10
longest
feet.
Oh.
one.
I already know what to do because I'm stupid. Liz is stupid, but Marika's smart. I'm gonna wild shape into a jaguar. I actually have some big cat stats pulled up.
you could also actually. I don't know why I didn't think of this. I've been doing this for 3 years now. Cast 3rd level summon creature or like summon animal and summon a bunch of giant owls that we can all fly across on.
I'm gonna do both of those. Because I can't. Okay, summon beast is. You can find, call forth a bestial spirit, manifest an unoccupied space that you can see within range, corporeal form. Uses bestial spirit stat block when you cast a spell. Choose an environment. Creature resembles an animal of your choice that is native, which determines certain traits. Blah blah blah. It's an ally to your companions in combat. Creature shares your initiative count. Blah blah blah. So yeah, I could make a really big bird. Let me see if it has fly
I
speed.
thought you could turn into a flying monkey.
I mean, she absolutely could. She could also turn into a giant eagle,
Yeah.
assuming she's seen one. The spell that I was talking about, let me find it here.
Because that's what I have close to.
Conjure animals. Conjure animals.
No, I don't have that one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could if you like. That's a good one to prepare.
Them, yeah, I keep forgetting
Yeah.
to do that.
So just so you know, conjured animals allows you to summon 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4 or lower, 4 beasts of challenge rating 1/2 or lower, 2 beasts of challenge rating 1 or lower, or 1 beast of challenge rating 2 or lower. So you can summon a polar bear to fight alongside you.
I need to switch out that spell.
For a 3rd level spell. Now, here's the caveat with that spell. Rules as written, you like the DM decides or rolls a dice on what animals you actually summon. But like everything I've ever read, there was like, no man, like that makes the spell stupid. You should be able to pick your animals. Like, so I don't know. That would be a Dan question.
Yeah, that's a super weird spell, and we should definitely talk if we want to use that spell, or like you should talk with Dan about how to use that spell because it's real weird.
I haven't given it any thought, so right now I'm not sure what I think.
It also straight up says your DM has the stat block, so you're supposed to give it to the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I can do is turn into a big cat, and then I can summon another big cat, so that. Let's see. I only got one other halfling over here, so yeah.
No, there's 2. There's me and Zorn.
But if you're a big cat, you turn into a big cat because you can make the jump super easily.
Right, but then you can get on my back, and then Jacoby can get on the back of the other big cat, and surely you can still make the jump.
You also could probably just ferry us one at a time.
I could do that, yeah.
It would take time, but
that's worth it. It wouldn't take that long.
Hours for me as a cat. So yeah, I'm gonna turn into a jaguar.
Do you also want to try an insight check to see if you remember or can figure out a different way to get where Davri is?
I mean,
do an insight check.
I would for sure let them know. You mean like this tunnel over here?
Yeah.
Because this is a lot shorter. The only concern is with the human. He's not going to be able to get like a running start on a jump because it's a tiny little tunnel, right?
Right.
Because otherwise this is for sure the way to go. Like this is right. This is like what, less than 5 feet from the balcony.
I was gonna say I'm really good at insight too, but it looks like somebody rolled big.
Sorry, I got.
Oh, someone did. Ooh, nice.
I'm gonna do it just for fun.
Go ahead.
Take that, 30.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I have to give you a little something extra then. Okay, so the bronze or the sheet with the Minotaur on it is the only gate standing in the way between the crawlway that Gedlin discovered earlier and then turned around and left, and the one that Davri found. So those two are linked. You could go through there, and then you could like potentially rig something up to get to the platform.
Yeah. Either way, it's a lot shorter as long as we're not concerned about Jacoby's height, because that's what I was worried about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you could even like someone could jump across, tie a rope, throw it to Jacoby, and have him just tie
shimmy
the
over.
rope on. Yeah, and even if he just like ties it around his waist and swings out and climbs up.
Yeah.
Like,
On belay. Yep.
Yeah, let's do that whole. Can we do that relative? I don't. Let's do that.
Okay, I will have somebody roll a Dex, Dex Acrobatics, jump from this crawlway here. One of the halflings, whichever you want it to be.
Well, I know somebody who has a 23 score in dexterity.
I was gonna say, I got a +6 to my acrobatics. So...
I have a +12. I've never used it.
Do I not need to be a big cat?
Holy cow. You can if you want, but you don't have to. It says, I think.
Okay, well, cool. I'm gonna close that then. I'm not gonna do that.
Does a 15 work?
Guidance?
Wait.
Can I retroactively give myself guidance? Say a little prayer. I definitely would have.
For the last time, I think. And then at this point, I
Okay.
shouldn't do it anymore.
That's incredibly fair. Great, that's a +4 for 19.
Alright, you can make it across with rope in hand if you want to do something like that.
Whew, acrobatics, I got a 21.
Ooh! Without the rope, you're able to jump across. All I
There
have
we
is
go.
Guidance is
sword,
just such
Kobe.
a. There's a rope, right?
Yeah, you can just go across now.
Oh, I'll give myself guidance, and then I'll go across the rope. Is that acrobatics or athletics?
It'd be acrobatics, and it'd be an easier check.
If I wanted to get on top of the rope and walk across it, could it be acrobatics?
Yeah.
Sounds super
you-
unnecessarily dangerous, but all right.
I know, right? My athletics is just so bad. I'm gonna give myself guidance and go ahead and just go for the hop. Not great. Roll
What'd you get?
Guidance. I got 9 + 2, so 11.
Well, that would pass for being on the rope. If there was no rope there, you would have fallen.
Well, if the rope was for athletics, it'd be -2 to that score. So I went with acrobatics to jump,
Oh.
which is okay if I'm falling.
Yeah, you'd be falling.
Yeah. Just gotta figure out a way to get him back up here.
Tie 2 ropes together.
Ow!
Lower down.
Alright, that leaves Jacoby, and the NPCs just said they're gonna stay behind and wait for you guys to be done here. Unless you're attached to them.
Nope.
So, do you want Jacoby to try an acrobatics or an athletics?
It would be athletics to climb on the rope. It'd be acrobatics to either swing on the rope and then climb, or to just jump across without the rope.
So unless his acrobatics is way better than his athletics,
It
you
is
probably wanna go
actually.
is it? Well, then maybe he wants to jump then, yeah.
Holy cow.
Natural 1 for a 10.
Oh, no. Unless he's inspired, maybe.
What was-
Maybe.
He
Inspiration.
does. He does have inspiration. Oh my gosh, thank you. Jack,
I
do you want to
did-
use your inspiration to not go flat?
Yes.
Oh. You had me worried for a second.
7 for a 16.
Oh,
Substantially
you had me
better.
worried again for another moment. Oh, a 7 scared me. Okay, he makes it across. Dude, that would have killed Jacoby if he'd fell.
Yeah.
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 It's 60 feet down.
I'm down.
It's 60,
Yeah, that's really
10
far.
bludgeoning damage if he falls.
Ouch.
That probably
I
would have
just want
killed
to
him.
roll real quick to see what that would
I
have
would've
done.
caught him.
Have y'all ever seen a movie called A Cabin in the Woods?
Ooh,
I
Where,
did.
like,
that sounds
someone-
familiar.
trying to get out on a motorbike, and they have like this beautiful epic jump, and then they just hit like this force field.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It's
He
a
would have been
horrible
fine.
move.
I just rolled 60-10. It's only 27 hit points. He's got
You would've been
80.
fine.
He'd have been fine.
Oh, all right.
His
and my
legs
tracks-
would have been powder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Angels
that-
non-existent.
Right. The consequences would be beyond just like health problems. It would definitely
Right.
go further than that. Like, definitely crippled or something like
I
that.
think a little
with the
healing magic wouldn't do. Yeah.
He doesn't need his legs to shoot a bow.
Right.
With his archery skills, he can ride my back.
We'll put him in a cart. He'll be fine.
I'm telling you, I should have been a cat.
Okay.
Like, honestly, it
oh,
would
yeah.
be worth it to cast Fly on him for the entire dungeon.
No, I love the idea of Marika being some kind of like predator and Jacoby just being on her back. That's amazing. I love that idea.
Turn into a
I-
tiger.
Yeah, exactly.
Super glad you all made the jump. I, however, am stuck.
We'll come back for you.
Is there
Uh,
anything
Right
down
down?
here?
yeah, you get to see the bottom side of those table thingies now. What's it look like? Any carvings of gods?
I
I'm
hate
hoping
you.
I'm hoping not.
Any clues? Clues.
I know it's
Yeah,
just
is there
totally
anything down here?
unfinished wood.
Gedlin, instead of hassling Zorn, despite the fact that he tried to zing him earlier, will tie 2 ropes together, secure one to the railing, tie knots in it, and toss it down.
That was yesterday, by the way, but thank you.
Listen, time is mercurial in this place, okay? I was turned into a statue. Things happened.
Now pull me up.
I'm just gonna hand the rope to Jacoby like, you got this, muscles.
Pull him up.
I specifically, because I am a weak son of a bitch, I tie it around myself. I'm not holding on.
Smart.
No check necessary to pull him up. I usually go by the rule if nothing really interesting happens at a failure, then don't have them roll.
I would be fine, and you would just pull me again.
Right, it might hurt a little bit, but it wouldn't actually damage. This all gives you a view of the next room. And then, question, it's 8 minutes until we would normally finish. Should we just call it here and pick up at this spot next time? Because this room will take a while.
I think it is a good spot.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Trust your judgment on that.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, you guys did a good job, like clearing out some of the last few rooms. There's a little bit left to explore, and I was really impressed by your solution on this last room, and how fast you figured out Slake, your shadow at the font. You also figured out the tile puzzle really well. So I want to give you extra XP for that. It was just well done, and we got to get you to level 20.
Yes.
Please.
Jacoby's gonna be the bomb at level 20.
You're gonna be unstoppable.
Every time he shoots, it's an ICBM.
He'll be level 20, and he still will not have a magic bow.
Right? Yeah. I'll have to get him in touch with Yandala so he can become a Hexblade Warlock for the last 3 levels, so that he can summon his bow and make it a magic weapon.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Y'all get 1500 XP tonight.
Ooh.
Each.
Woo!
Thank ya.
Diggity.
Cruising through this level.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Where does that put you overall?
That puts us at 94453. Unless you're Zorn, then you're 94452.
That's It's funny because I had 94435, so it's 53.
I also have 3-5. That's funny.
Huh.
I have 9.
Oh, shoot.
535.
I have 352. Jacoby's just somehow I probably transcribed something. He's off. Set XP.
How much did you say you had? 9.4.
94435.
So I'm off by 1900.
Exactly.
Is that from last session, maybe?
Probably.
Oh, yep. Yep, I forgot to give it to you.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
good.
we got a lot
I'm-
last session.
I'm
to
putting
get
it in
that
right
dice
now.
down.
Holy Toledo. You're only 5,565 XP away from level 12. Oh my goodness.
So many good things happen for me at level 12.
I have no idea what happens. Oh,
I guess if
also-
you get to a Sararak and you're too high of level, I'm gonna have to make the fight harder. Oh,
oh
darn.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Okay, there's plenty of things to slaughter on the way there. You'll have a good time.
Mhm.
I even placed more of them today because I thought it would be a good idea. I thought, this looks too easy for them. I better give them some more hassle.
Right, we definitely haven't almost died several times.
Right, well, yeah.
I haven't.
Zorn's been pretty good at self-defense, protecting himself.
I legitimately, me getting hit earlier was, I think, the first damage I actually took in here.
Are you serious? In the tomb?
Well, I had temp hit points from drinking from the fountain in the first.
Oh right.
On the first level, and yeah, I still had one of those, so I had it like I'd taken like 4 damage or something. Yeah.
Well, to be honest,
Wow.
you're not usually up front, so it's hard to hit you
Yeah.
often.
Like, I don't mean to sound braggadocious. I'm a coward and I run away from everything scary, and I let you guys do everything. So it was just totally okay for me to take that hit today. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's good. That's good.
You guys want to hear something really funny? So Gedlin's armor is a breastplate, which is like the highest AC medium armor you can have without giving you disadvantage on stealth. I think it actually might be the highest armor you can have, and that's got him up to a 20, with everything else going on. With his new dexterity bonus, his armor class is 20 without any armor. Leather armor at this point works better than my medium armor breastplate if I'd had leather armor.
Because of abilities, or
Well, because like most armor, or armor that's not light armor, gives you just it sets your AC, and then shield and everything on top of that, just increases from there. Whereas light armor is like
Dex
it sets your AC plus your dex. So
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's
Gotcha.
amazing.
Yeah.
yes. So without armor, just his ring and shield, his rings and shield and stuff.
Man,
Gedlin, his AC is 20.
I should have leather armor then. I didn't realize that.
Wait, you don't have leather armor?
I don't think so. My AC
You
does
gotta
kinda
have leather
suck.
armor.
Yeah,
Best
maybe I
rogue
do.
ever.
I probably do. Let me see.
You should start with leather armor as part of your like starting.
Okay,
point.
then I'm sure I probably do that.
You may not have it equipped. What's your AC?
15.
And what's your dexterity?
19.
Plus 4.
Yeah,
12
that
plus
tracks.
4, you
Yep.
should be at 16.
What I'm
No, regular light armor is 11 plus AC.
Oh,
so.
you're right. You're right.
okay.
You're right. I was thinking
that.
studded, maybe.
Yeah, studded leather armor is 12 plus. So if I had studded leather armor
Oh,
right
yeah.
now, I'd be armor class 22.
Yep, I'm for sure wearing that. I just had skipped over it every time I looked at my equipment.
Wow.
That's funny.
That's great.
What armor does Jacoby have?
I think you also have leather armor.
Just out of curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you
Black
just have
leather
like
armor.
yep, you got leather armor, which
I'm naked.
gives you it just lets you add your dex. So your armor class is 16 because you have a +5 to dexterity.
Ooh. That's good. That's good.
What do I? At level 12, I get the ability score modifier, but I can't up my wisdom, so I don't know what to do.
Strength would have come in handy a couple seconds ago.
I
Just
was
throw
about
that
to
out
say.
there.
Strength, Constitution never hurts anybody. Take a feat.
It would have to be Constitution, huh? Oh, I can do a feat. Maybe I'll look at
There's some good
feats. Yeah, feat is a good move. There's a lot of fun stuff in there.
If you really want to save yourself hassle, you could take Eldritch Adept and get Devil's Sight as your feat. So then you get 120 feet of dark. It's not even dark vision; it's just normal vision in like no matter what, including magical darkness.
I hear you, but then I'd feel bad about like I wouldn't need Starfire, and I feel like Starfire needs to be needed. I also am very aware Starfire is an NPC and does not actually exist.
Don't talk about her like that.
Exactly.
Well, very cool.
You can always take Skill Expert, which lets you bump one attribute up by 1. So if you have anything that's on an odd number, and then it lets you proficiency in 1 and expertise in 1. So you can take that
expertise and insight.
I was gonna say you could take expertise and insight and never just know everything.
I would know what everybody was up to all the time. I'd have plus 14 to insight.
Oh my goodness.
So that would make your
not
passive insight 24. You should absolutely your passive insight would be 24.
Oh yeah, my passive insight is 20 right now.
Wow.
So I pretty much know what people are doing or thinking at any given point in time.
You see the fabric of the universe.
I've never had what does passive insight come into play?
So
I
rolled
for the DM
in...
to be like, you kind of know what they're doing.
So I brought something in last week while you weren't here, and I did it a little bit today. When you are in combat and you fire on the enemy, I had them tell me what's your passive insight, and they'd tell me, and I would decide based on the DC whether or not they could tell if it did a lot of damage or how far from death they were, or whether or not you were confident that you were gonna end this enemy within a couple rounds. And that's how I'm using it now. I don't know if that's why it exists, but that's why I'm using it.
Like it. I think I just figured out the feat I'm taking. That sounds fun.
I take Skill Expert in every character.
Yeah, but I'm support, so Bountiful Luck would be kind of fun.
Yeah. That's where you get to essentially.
If any of you roll a 1, I can let you re-roll it.
Ooh.
Really, that would only help Jacoby.
Yeah.
True, because we already have that.
Get your
you're right.
Except for those rare cases where you double roll a 1, yeah.
You're right.
Hey guys, have a good night. I'm gonna hit the hay.
Alright, see you, Liz.
I think I will as well. Thanks, guys. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did.